What's going on, Nitro Gang? Welcome to Thursday Night Nitro. Now today, I have a little something special for everybody here, guys. This magazine is the brand new RC car action. And guess what it's got inside? It's got a vintage Nitro. That's right, I almost couldn't believe it myself, guys. What's better than a real vintage Nitro in your hands and another one in a paper form? We're gonna take a look. Now, let me welcome everybody here to the stream. I see we got HPI Mega Fan, RC Savage, Saka Savager here. How you doing, bro? I'm excited to have you here, man. Sorry, guys, my hair is a mess, okay? Couldn't find my hat. Now, we got a tricky gamer, Kai Stokes. I just saw Bob's RC in the house. All right, it looks like everybody is stopping by. I hope we get more viewers because, guys, this is going to be a very sickening video. Well, I think, you know, I try to do a good job on every video. At the end of the day, all Nitros are sickening, okay? I see we got Sam and Sarah. New to Kendo is here. And I see we got anything 399. I'm gonna read this message. Goes, I'm a new subscriber, glad to be here, love the channel and the vibes. Thank you, man. I'm happy to have you here. You know, this is not one of the Arma Gang style channels. You're never really gonna see a lot of the same content here. Everything we do is unique, it's interesting. A lot of times I don't even know what's going on. Today in the Facebook group of the Nitro Gang, I posted a couple questions about what I have in my hand, and many of you guys, you gave me very good answers, okay? In fact, I'm going to go look at those posts in a little bit. We're going to go over the answers, guys, because I asked you, what the hell kind of clutch does this car use? If you take a look at the flywheel before we continue, the flywheel has 4 pins. Anybody here ever had a clutch? Well, 2-shoe clutch with 4 pins? I never have. Okay, we're going to figure it out. Matthew Dustuff, go see you fitted Traxxas Shocks on there. So yeah, the shock situation, we're going to talk about it. I'm not 100% happy with the outcome. I'll tell you why. These were the shocks that were on this car to begin with. They're also not original. They're obviously like, you know, terrible, you know, Banggood style, like Chinese. They leak oil. They're garbage. But the thing is, you can't find original shocks, guys. Okay. By the way, you have anybody here noticed my new necklace over here? What's this, guys? What's this? Okay, everybody. Michael and Zatori, how you doing? Did you notice what this is over here? This is the NitroGang grapes, guys. Okay, NitroGang grapes. When the haters stop by, I'm gonna make them grape haterade. All right. In fact, probably not gonna have any haters. Usually we just get like cam bots. I don't know what the hell they want to do with this channel. You know, this ain't like this is some kind of like OnlyFans for idiots. You know what I mean? It's the Nitro Gang. All right, let's take a little situation break over here, guys. We got James Simroth and King of Huerco Mundo with the Nitro Gang grapes. That's right. This year, we're going to grow them. We're going to grow them good. These are Concord. Okay, they just came off the vine. And you know what? A couple already fell off my necklace here, guys. Here they are. Should I eat them? They're actually for wine. I was going to make some wine. I don't really drink much because, you know, what the hell's the point? I got a lot of Nitros. They're fun enough, you know? You don't need to drink when you got Nitros, guys. I'm going to eat one of these. They're kind of very, well, we'll see. Not bad. I'm going to eat another one. I'm hella hungry. Not bad. Where'd the seeds go? I remember this time last year, these grapes had seeds. Did they evolve into seedless grapes? Nobody knows. We got my good friend Jeremy White in the house. How you doing, Jeremy White? I am glad to see you here, man. You know, who's going to wear a grape necklace that they could eat anytime they get hungry? No one's going to do that. Now, is that good? Who cares? We're here to talk about Nitro, guys. It doesn't matter what I wear. All right? I even forgot my hat. Where the hell is it? Feel naked without it. Okay? Don't matter. Now, got grapes on my hands, okay? Don't call me a grape hand. All right, I just saw we had Barista Craig in the stream earlier. I see we got NitroGang Queen Melissa herself in the house over here. All right. Now, has anybody read this magazine yet? Because I took a look at it, and I cannot believe it. There's an actual Nitro in it. It's not just any Nitro. It's a freaking RS4 too. I'm going to flip to it real quick, and then we'll actually go over this page by page before this show is over. What do you guys think about that? It's a good idea? Eric's RCs goes, need some bananas on that chain. Bro, we have not hit that level yet, okay? That level is reserved for the strip Diff Armor Gang, okay? We just wear the grapes. All right? Let me see. I'm going to show you the brand new, well, I mean, got it like a week ago or something, or 2 weeks ago. I don't know how new this is. This is the newest issue, all right? Let me flip. We're going to flip through this actually in page by page, but this is the newest radio control car action, guys. And let's see. There's an actual Nitro in it. It's not just any Nitro. Let me give you a quick overview. It's a freaking Nitro RS4 2 with, guess what it's got? It's got a sickening 2-speed baby. Look at all that carbon fiber on it. It says, Restoration Research. I gotta tell you, I'm not a fan of that title. Why the hell, what are they researching? They could have come up with a better title like NitroGang Restoration. Or NitroGang is here. Or, I got grapes on my neck, don't call me a grape neck. Either way. 2-speed, we got a belt, you know, a bunch of crap over there, a lot of options. I'm going to go over this, guys. There's actually a couple pages on this. So it's going to get real sickening. All right? Barista Craig goes, optional, shocks. Yeah, let me take a look. Oh, yeah, man, this is, I've honestly never seen an RS4 this nice that didn't sell for like, you know, $800. So, I don't know if they want people to think literally every single vintage HPI is like that. Because I could tell you right now, 88% of them will have the wrong throttle linkage. About 88%. I'm going to piss you off. Now, there's, I see here, we're just going to take a quick look right now. Here are some of the optional parts that they are putting into this RS4. So they have some of the best parts, Nova Rossi plugs. I think that's a Nova Rossi plug. Yeah, Nova Rossi crankshaft. What the hell are they going to do with a Nova Rossi crankshaft and a 15FE cooling head? I mean, I guess it's possible. It looks like a metal HPI carb over there. This is, I think, a bearing puller. Basically, a whole ton of freaking upgraded parts. MIP parts, a bunch of, yeah, MIP tools. Freaking sickening. We're gonna read it, guys. We'll see whether their understanding of reality is reality or not. We'll see. You know, I've been wanting Nitros to be in RC magazines for a very long time, and they finally got one. But it's one that is like such a nice, like upgraded one. Who's gonna get that? You know, I mean, doesn't mean it's bad. It's fine. All right. What you got? It's Burnsy's in the house. How you doing? RC goes, where's the Vendetta? The Vendetta is here. I have the Vendetta. I don't think I'm going to show it. To be honest with you, I kind of lost interest. All right? I picked up this vintage Nitro over here, and even though almost everything on it, you know, can piss off a person, it did fire up. You guys saw Monday Night Nitro Live, I think, right? It was, or something? It fired up. So, and there has been a video recorded recently. It hasn't come out yet. This thing's a runner. You can't kill it. 1983, okay? And nobody can actually kill it. There are major problems, okay? And that's part of the conversation that we're talking about today, guys. One of the main problems, the damn clutch. I'm going to show you guys the clutch over here. This is the clutch in my hand. Now, today, in the, you know, like about an hour ago, not too long ago, about an hour ago or something, I posted in the NitroGang Facebook group about this clutch. And actually, many people gave very good suggestions and recommendations on what the hell this is. All right, so let me tell you what happened. I fired this up the other day, and okay, hold on. We got people talking over here. Let me acknowledge some of you before I tell you my story, because the story could take a long time. Okay, we got Matthew Dustuff goes ABC or ABN. This is a proper ABC motor. So this is, it's similar to the specs of an old OS. It was common for like the 1980s, early 90s. It's an ABC motor, so honestly, it's quite sickening. There are a couple other problems, I'll tell you guys, but it does run. Dirty Dan over here goes, damn, bored of the Vendetta already. To be honest with you, I just don't care. Okay, I bought it because it was on sale. People in the Facebook group poll told me to get it. I got it. Do I care about it? Honestly, no, I don't care. Okay, but I will still do a proper video on it. I don't want it to seem like I'm biased. It's actually a very good value vehicle. Think about it. I paid, at the time, $2.99. I posted like a bunch of links on it. Nobody bought them. Whatever. And, you know, $2.99, you can literally have a 100+ mile per hour car. You know, I don't know how many cells you have to run, but basically you could. Do I really care about that kind of speed? Honestly, no. I bought it because it was a good value, and it will provide a little bit of maybe variety for the channel, but then I got it. It's a good looking car, okay? I just don't feel like opening it right now, okay? So unless like some kind of thunderbolt of Nitro comes down and invigorates me or something, it's probably not going to happen in the near future. Maybe it'll be during a stream. Maybe it'll be when I'm eating White Castle. Nobody really knows. Maybe it'll be 3 years from now. I don't know. You see this truck over here, guys? I bought this brand new. It hasn't even been opened. Okay, I could care less about this. Let me tell you something that I care more about. You want to know what I care more about? You see this bottle of Bones Brew? So when you bring fuel in from like outside temperatures to inside temperatures, you know, from hot to cold, cold to hot, whatever, the bottles tend to, you know, deflate, right? Because of pressure changes. I care less about this over here than I do about what's going on to this bottle. Does that make sense to you guys? Yeah. So I tell it like it is, okay? We're not going to sit here and try to brainwash each other on how awesome every single armor is. You know, there's people's channels that every single video is armor. That's okay. On this channel, every single video is Nitro. So I guess we're all in the same boat, you know what I'm saying? Now, let me go to some people's comments over here. What do we got going on? Jason McCall goes, sweet chain. Yeah, you know, we got grapes, man. We got NitroGang grapes. These are the grapes I usually beat up in the yard when I get angry and I think about armors. Okay, so I decided we're going to get ready for fighting season. All right? That's right. Barista Craig goes, I care a lot more about my nitros than electrics. That's exactly how I feel. I just don't care, man. To be honest with you, this box right here is empty. Okay, you see this velocity of beast right there? The car is actually right here. I care so much about an old vintage Nitro, that's actually a piece of crap, that I've tried to multiply it ×2. You know how I try to multiply it ×2? Well, I took it out of the box, I put it over there, and I put the box over there. That's how I multiplied it, guys. Okay, you get a box and you get a Nitro. If you take that Nitro out of the box, what do you get? You get the impression of 2 Nitros. Nitro multiplication strategy. Divide and conquer. Okay, divide and conquer. Survival of the NitroGang. That's how I see it, man. That's how I see it. Nothing here is by accident, guys. Everything here on display is purposefully planned. Okay? Now, let's continue. John Goodwin goes Nitro Math. That's right. It's Burnsy goes, it's cool seeing you join other people's lives. I've been seeing you everywhere. Yeah, lately I've been kind of like bored, honestly. I've been a little demotivated from my own live videos, and I've been going to other people's lives. So, you know, they're always like happy to see me, this and that. Basically, I just want to talk about Nitro to other people, you know. The other day I was on Chef Beardsley Live. There was like a bunch of people there. It was KGM, some other guys, pretty popular YouTubers actually. And man, I just took out every Nitro and showed it to them. One didn't start. It was pretty embarrassing, but I told them that's part of the life, you know. Sometimes they don't start. What are you gonna do? What happens is when one doesn't start, you pull out another one. There's nothing wrong with that. That's why you gotta have a lot. All right, now, let me see. DJ Evans goes, did you figure out the clutch? I have figured out about 50% of the situation. In a little bit, give it like a couple minutes, people are still coming into the stream here. I will explain what the situation is with this Thunder Tiger. But let me give you an update a little bit so you guys understand what is going on. 1983 Thunder Tiger. Hold on, did I call this a Kyosho? Doesn't matter what I called it. Thunder Tiger. Hold on, where are we at right now? Are we live? Man, hold on. My computer was in a wrong something right here. Earl Moorhead goes 100 RC car as backup. That's right, man. That's right. Totally right. By the way, Earl Moorhead's channel recently did a sickening giveaway with Arma. What was that? The Limitless or something? Yeah, the Limitless sickening giveaway. So if you guys are not subscribed to Earl Moorhead, you know, it's a great channel. He doesn't only do crazy speed runs with Armas. He has a couple Nitro Traxxas, the Jado, T-Max Classic, T-Max 3.3. I think his favorite is actually the 3.3, unless I'm mistaken, right? Or is it the Jado now? Probably 3.3. Now, yeah. So, I've been doing some work on this. Obviously, some of us might know I had a problem with the fuel tank. So, the stock fuel tank... Oh, we got Nick Demers in the house. Here he goes. Nitro, baby. I need body ideas for my Nitro TC3. TRX 3.3. Oh, man. Body ideas for TC3. That's going to be a problem. What you need to do is just buy... Well, it depends, man. With, like, old RCs like that, if you have no body... what you gotta do is you gotta buy a body. Just, you know, there's like a bunch of this, like on eBay they call them drift bodies. I've seen many people buy them. All you gotta do is just cut body holes. You know, it will fit. It's a regular 10 scale 200 millimeter size body, so there's really nothing wrong with that. In terms of like original bodies, I sometimes see like people listing RC car lots that include bodies, but unless you go with that, you're basically you're not gonna get a body. So yeah, bodies actually I really honestly don't really care much about. I really only care about the chassis, but you know, many of us do prefer a good looking body, right? You want to look at it, right? It's like a chick, okay? There's nothing wrong with that. Now, we got Dan Y in the house. Dan Y and I this weekend were running a lot of sickening nitros. The Serpent SRX 8 buggy, the Hobeo. Man, the list keeps going. By the way, guys, if you want to get the Serpent buggy, it's in stock right now. A video on that will be coming out this week. Unboxing, first start, break-in, racing a low C, you know, with no brakes on it. It's gonna be sickening. There's a link to it right now in the description of this video if you want to get it. It's the cheapest price possible. We got my friend Speed Gears here. How you doing, bro? You came in just in time, okay? We're getting ready to do some repairs. I don't know how far we're gonna get because honestly this is like 1980 stuff, and even though I've repaired so many old nitros, the fact is almost all of the ones I've really ever worked on have been 97, let's say the year 1997 and up. Okay, when you go 1997 and up, things become fairly standard. There's really not that much difference other than, you know, clutch bell bearings and HPIs, they're roller bearings. Some sizes of like bearings are different. Otherwise, it's basically the same stuff. 97 to like modern RC, other than small block versus big block, it's basically the same thing. But when you're talking about 1980s over here, this is like, guys, this is the Wild West of RC. Okay, this is legit the Wild West. So first thing I had to do. This fuel tank is garbage. Let's go back to what I had to do. Somebody want to take a guess what this fuel tank is? Look at the fit of this tank. It legit fit. And it runs perfect. Someone take a guess what fuel tank this is. Anybody know? So I basically just zip tied it over here. It fits. It looks alright, you know. Whatever. Tom Bond goes that roll cage is sickening. Thank you, bro. This was very common. Like almost all the Kyoshos, Thunder Tigers, all these buggies. They didn't include bodies. It was just like an outside roll cage, which makes sense. Okay, now let me just say something else I noticed. I was talking to Barista Craig about this recently. Him and I were talking right on Facebook. And I go to him, bro, these tires, man, they're like super spiky, right? But like the fact is, when you have really spiky tires like this, like obviously, you know, prominent spikes, they're terrible on pavement. So I think him and I came to the conclusion that in the early... well, the 80s and maybe even 90s, I don't think people ran cars on pavement. Okay, I don't know what other conclusion we can make. Oh, we got a new channel member. Brett Pierce, thank you so much. Just joined the highest tier. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, so the channel membership is really what, honestly, I spend most of my, well... all right. So thank you again. You're really helping to make Nitro great again. I appreciate it so much, man. And I'm you know, recently I will start doing member-only videos. I do like Patreon-only type of stuff, but it's hard for me to do all of that, you know. YouTube is not really my job. Basically, all of the donations go directly to RC. Like, no matter how you put it, you understand. Now, let's continue, guys. What do we got? Dirty Dan with the right answer. I want you guys to know I read the chats. I appreciate your input. When I ask you guys a question, you know, I like participation. I like it. It's fun. This, as Dirty Dan just said it, is from the Red Cat, but you got the wrong... Well, I don't know if it's a volcano. I took it out of a Red Cat earthquake. I'm not sure if the volcano has the same tank. Probably not. I took this out of an earthquake. But check that fit, bro. Check the fit. It legit fits, okay? You can't believe it, right? I know, neither can I. I can barely believe it myself. The fuel system in this car is good now. I also had to use like an OS carb that I had. So basically my entire parts supply of like carbs is down to zero. I got no spares. You know, people always ask me for like spare parts and stuff. But the fact is, like, I don't have any spares. The cars I buy are usually complete. And like, I'm not going to invest in parts. The reason is, first of all, you like forget where the hell you put them, you know? And like, I have so many models, you know, for this channel, like if I were to buy parts for everything, like I would just forget where everything goes over time. You know, that's kind of how it is. I keep like air filters, glow plugs, like basics like that in one location. But the rest of the stuff, like I got, basically just not brake stuff is what I'm saying. Now, in terms of suspension, I did go with Traxxas Shocks. You know, because the reason is, guys, honestly, you could fix almost any RC with a Traxxas part. Okay, I don't want to have to disappoint some people that are anti-Traxxas, but like their parts are so universal and available that almost everything is fixable with the Traxxas part. Okay, it's just that's just how it is. Oh, we got Hermino's RC goes my regards from Jersey, 40 minutes away. Awesome, bro. Yeah, I'm in Staten Island this week. I'm planning on doing a major nitro acquisition, guys. A major nitro acquisition. It might be about, I think, 6 nitros. Okay, so it's gonna be 6 nitros. Okay. Well, Barista Craig here brought up a great comment. I'm glad you said that. He goes, I love using Traxxas Teflon washers. There are no better washers than those. Those Traxxas Teflon washers, guys, if you need like good like shims for anything with the clutch bell, anything related to like the flywheel, the Traxxas Teflon washers are incredible. Before we continue, how good is the quality? The quality okay, you know? Wi-Fi service, normal, audio okay? All right, let's continue. I trust you. I trust you all. Now, nitro grapes, if you guys get hungry, I'll eat one for you. All right? Now, sickening. Okay. Let's continue. Let me tell you what happened. Oh, we got Manuel Maldonado over here. He goes, buy 6 nitros all at once. Now, then 9. Oh, yeah, buy 6 nitros all at once. Now, then 9 nitros later. Oh, my God. 9 plus 6 is 15. Prius can fit it. Yeah, Prius can fit it. It don't matter. It's a hatchback. Yeah, but I'm expecting this weekend to get 6 nitros. Okay, now, the thing is, the more you buy, like in a lot, generally the worse they are. Okay? And don't expect them to be fantastic. Generally, when you get a lot, it's because like people don't want to break them down. They don't really know half the time what they are. And they're going to be terrible. All right? But it doesn't matter. You can't kill them. Okay? How do I know that? This is a 1983. And it still runs. Oh, we got my friend KGM5512 here. Awesome, bro. I'm happy you're here. He goes, just got back from a sickening nitro deal. Bro, tell us what you bought. We all want to know. Okay? We all want to know. MD Classics. What's up, MD Classics? All right. Can you catch me up on this stream, please? Goes MD Classics. Sure thing. For everyone just coming in, let me tell you the 2 topics of the day. Topic 1, we got a 1983 Thunder Tiger Nitro. The topic for this car will be the clutch. What's the deal with the clutch? The second part, well, okay, the deal is it's a clutch system I've never seen before. Apparently, it doesn't use springs. Now, who here knows of a clutch system that doesn't use springs? How the hell does it work? Well, today I found out that's what we're going to talk about. Second item for discussion, we're going to do a page-by-page review of the newest RC Car Action magazine. And there is an actual vintage HPI Nitro RS4 inside. I can't believe it. We finally got a vintage Nitro. You know, for a long time I've been saying I want a Nitro. They outdid themselves this time. They put a vintage Nitro. Unfortunately, I wasn't the writer of the article, right? I've been busy. I don't got time for that anymore. KGM says, traded a crawler for a Nitro slash 3.3. That's a very good decision, bro. The thing is, crawlers are fun. You know, I even have one crawler video. And I'll tell you guys, big ass waste of money. It got like the lowest views ever. Like terrible fucking views. I put so much work in that video. In fact, pisses me off. I put it back in the box in storage. Whatever. Now, let me show you up close the flywheel, the clutch system, then we'll talk about the magazine. We good with that, guys? Everyone has a little catch up over here. All right. I think we're good to go. All right. Now, got to get the lights out. All right. Lights got to come out. So this is going to be a situation, honestly, guys. I don't know whether this is going to be... I'll tell you a little bit of what happened, okay? But let me just move on a little bit. I got to be careful with my grapes over here. Should I eat one? You guys dare me to eat one? I'll eat one. Look, check it out. I'll eat one right here. I'm going to take this one off. See that grape? Concord, baby. Just like the plane. Tangy. We're going to make grape haterade and send it to the haters. Actually, they don't deserve it. The channel members do. All right? Now, let me show you the situation of this car. All right. So this is the situation right now, guys. I'm going to try to record nicely and slowly for you so you could all see what we are doing. I have upgraded to Traxxas Shocks. The problem is they're freaking like incorrect. Well, right now this is disconnected. So whatever. The shocks actually not very good for this model. They're too short. Next thing, I have a proper OS carb in there. So that's a new generation carb. The old carb was a problem. I have to make a gasket for the exhaust over there. The gasket is, well, non-existent. There's 0 gaskets. Take a look at the flywheel. The story of the show is the damn flywheel. We have 4 pins. I'm going to move it right like this, right? So we have very good compression. The compression is crazy. The problem is, you see these pins, they're in a special, well, I don't want to say that. It's basically not like a flywheel I've ever seen before. Now, the question is, can I replace the flywheel? The problem is, modern flywheels are not as big as this. Okay, we got a question here from Nick Demers with a sickening donation. He goes, thoughts on nitro fuel scent additives? I am glad you asked, man. Actually, I've been delaying talking about it, but I have recently purchased, by recently I mean about 2 years ago, and I just never really talked about it. I did purchase a bubblegum fuel scented additive. There's absolutely nothing wrong that could happen with it. I've actually tried it a couple times. I would do a video on it, but right now I'm just, you know, kind of lazy right now. So basically, it's like all you need is like 1 drop per tank of fuel like this, and your exhaust will smell like whatever the hell you want it to smell. People put it in, it was popular long ago. I remember. It doesn't hurt the engine, guys. It's a drop of freaking like fuel additive. It's nothing. Trust me. We got Lexus Robocop, dude, my friend. How you doing? Thanks for stopping by. I've been watching his channel lately too. He does some sickening food reviews, and he likes Robocop and Lexus, of course. Okay, so the fuel additive, there's really nothing that could kill it. People used to put it in drag racers long ago. I don't know if they still do. I don't live next to a drag race park anymore. Well, I never did, but that's a story for another day. Let's continue over here. So, Nick Demers, actually, I will be trying to do a video on bubblegum fuel additive myself. Long ago, it was for, you know, like drag racing. And even for RC cars, I saw ads in magazines called Cherry Bomb. It was called Cherry Bomb. Oh, man, Manuel Maldonado goes, I'm stuck in Southern California traffic. Sickening, man. I hope this stream is 4 hours long. It's at least going to be 2 hours, at least guaranteed. After 2 hour mark, I get very hungry. Basically, that's my limit of streaminess. I could probably do 3 hours, but I'm going to develop a giant headache. Okay, so let me show you guys the situation with the clutch. These are the clutch shoes. I took them out, I cleaned them. If you look at the damn clutch shoes, you know, there's no groove on them to put any springs. So these are spring-free clutch shoes. Clutch bell, here's the original clutch bell. So it's a regular clutch bell. Now, I was surprised to learn that these run the same clutch bell bearings, well, the size, as modern HPIs. So over here, I have some of the original parts. I put them in the bag. If you could tell, right over there, I'm going to get really close to it. You guys see that over there? What is that? That's called the roller bearing for the clutch bell. So originally, it had these needle bearings, roller bearing, needle bearing, whatever you want to call it. That's the original bearing for the clutch bell. Make sense? All right. Actually, that's the least of my problems. The main problem is, how the hell does this work? Now, I do have an answer. And I think this is based on, someone posted in the Facebook group, actually, this clutch bell is supposed to have a special liner. Now, this one doesn't have a liner, probably because it's old. If you take a look on the outside, it does look like some kind of adhesive was there. If you guys want me to show you, like on the computer, what it actually should look like brand new, I can. But if you're not interested in that, we'll just continue. All right. But before we continue, I just want to show you a little preview of what's in the magazine. Okay, a little preview, and then we will continue with you know, sickening content, right? Let me show you the RS4 for people that don't want to wait. You know, waiting is sometimes underrated. So they got, it says, bringing an old favorite RC back to its former glory. This is what it looks like. It's honestly probably the nicest optioned RS4 I've ever seen. Ever in my life. It has the belt tensioner. Aluminum HPI shocks. Carbon fiber bumper support. You know, a 2-speed actually looks brand new. The gears aren't even killed. Even the radio mount, the antenna mount over here, this is the upgraded aluminum antenna mount. All the servo fittings have awesome aluminum bushings. Carbon fiber shock towers all around. That does look like the 15FE cooling head, obviously, but that is not a single needle carb. So they've even upgraded the carb. Quite sickening. All right, let me, we're going to do this a little bit quick, and I will do a much better review of this, actually. We're just doing this for the people that probably don't want to stay too long. They have a whole bunch of parts over here. You know, if you were to buy this stuff like right now, well, first of all, you can't even get it, so I don't know what the hell they're talking about. The other day I was looking for a linkage, right? And a regular throttle linkage was $30 on eBay. Novarasi crankshaft. I don't know why you would want that in one of these, but whatever. MIP shiny CVDs over here. Sickening. Yeah, let's see what engine it says. I haven't read this article, guys. I kind of wanted to look at it together. Really doesn't even say shit, really, to be honest with you. I would say this is one of the worst articles. Let's see. What are they? They're not even telling you what engine model it is, and there's no picture of the pull start, really. All right, we'll continue after. All right, we got some crawlers. Oh my god, this just pissed me off. Man, every article is freaking crawlers. I'm going to close this up for now. We're going to come back to it, guys. I'm going to give it a good review, okay? I'm not just going to close it because of the crawler. That's probably a little unfair. Although, when you see something like this, you understand what life is about, okay? That's an OS 12 TR. This is a Serpent, all right? That's sickening is what it is. All right, let's continue, guys. So I'm going to show you on the computer right now what this clutch system should look like, okay, with the clutch bell. Michael and Zatari, you did have a comment here earlier, and I did like it. Earl Moorhead goes, crawler videos are slow, like the views on them. I gotta tell you, man, I made one of the best crawler videos I think I've ever seen, and it got less views than probably anything. It was rated my last video. That's pretty much the end of crawler for me. I'm not gonna waste my time. You know, making a video like that takes a super long time. Let me show you guys in the manual. So I was lucky enough to have a viewer send me the original manual for this buggy. So let me show you what it looked like normally, originally. Let's zoom in. Okay, so this is the Thunder Tiger Silver Fox, the exact one we have. Let me scroll down. I'll show you what the original assembly would have been like. Here we go. Next page. All right, so here is the clutch bell assembly. This is it. Notice the flywheel. What am I talking about? I'm sorry, guys. The clutch bell. There is kind of like a material, a liner over here. And it says cyacrylate adhesive. So you're supposed to glue some kind of liner to the clutch bell. And that is how friction is created. We don't have that liner. That's the problem. Our clutch bell is completely naked. It's super naked. Other situations, I noticed the flywheel they're using has 2 pins. Mine has 4 pins. The clutch they're using has a spring on the outside. I have no spring at all. That doesn't even look like the clutch I'm using at. Rebecca Pope goes, look at that flywheel. Yeah. So there is a clutch spring. That's right. That's right, Bob's RC. Yep. The flywheel I have is the incorrect flywheel. Well, based on the manual. I'm not saying it's 100% incorrect. I mean, it's the clutch did fit, right? But we got 4 pins. Now, the way this was assembled, let me tell you guys a little more background. So these clutch shoes, like when I feel them in my hand, they are like Teflon style plastic, I would say. They do not look destroyed, and they look to be in good condition. There were a couple good comments in the Facebook group. I'm not going to read it now because it's like a lot of small zooming in on the screen and stuff like that. Okay, Bob's RC says you can use conventional clutch shoe and spring. Just change the center flywheel nut. The problem is I cannot use a different flywheel. I need to use this flywheel. There is no way. How would I do that? I need to use this flywheel. Unless the nuts, unless the 2 pins come out, unless I can remove 2 pins. You know what we're going to do? We're just going to assemble it the way it was. And we will see. The problem is, I'll show you guys what the problem is. Here I have some parts. I'll show you what the actual problem is. I have some clutch parts over here. And flywheel stuff. Okay, hold on, guys. All right, so these are just 2 shoe clutches. We're not using that. Oh my God, I need an assistant to record it. This is okay. Here, this part. Who knows what that is in this bag? Who knows what that is? Well, I mean, it's a clutch. We all know it's a freaking clutch, right? This is an HPI Racing adjustable clutch, usually installed on the RS4. So this is usually installed on RS4. It's a HPI Racing clutch. If you ever wanted to get a sickening clutch that's adjustable, this is the one you get. This is the best in the world. Problem is, you need 2 pins on the flywheel, not 4. There is nothing I can do. That's the problem. Also, let's say I have some other parts over here, guys. So I have some other flywheels. This is like a buggy style flywheel. 3 pins, but it's too small. Compared, if I show it to you side by side, the diameter, I can't even show it to you correctly over here. Let me show you side by side. Oh, God. Either way, it's small, okay? I can't show you exactly. It's freaking tiny. It doesn't fit. Here is a 2, well, it's another one. Basically, all modern flywheels are like this size. So this is dead end. This is 100% dead end for now. what I need is a lining. Yeah, RC Nitro Head here with a good comment. I'm going to read what RC Nitro just said. Let me go back to the video. It's the wrong video. Okay, RC Nitro Head goes, you get a lining in the bell, then those shoes will flex and grab. That is what I've determined to be the case. Yes. Oh, Bobby Blair, how you doing, bro? Wow. Wow. Welcome to the stream, man. Spring. Bob's RC goes, try installing normal shoe with spring. Can't do it because how would the regular shoes clear the other two pins? It's impossible. You know what I mean? So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to put these shoes back in for now. This is definitely the original shoes. This motor came with. The thing is, like, obviously the owner's manual and what we have now is not the original motor because, like, these were sold without motors. So there's no way that could even be a thing. Okay, guys. All right, let me flip this right now. Go back to this view a little bit so camera is not shaking. Okay. Yeah. All right. That's okay. RC Nitro Head goes, I'm Daniel on Facebook. I was commenting on Facebook. Yes, makes sense. No wonder. Right answer. Yeah, I commented back to you. Awesome. Bobby Blair goes, chain drive. Yes. Let me show you guys the bottom of this chassis. This was very common for this time period. Full chain drive, guys. All right, this was very common. It was basically always like that. It's probably because they couldn't figure out how to design a dog bone or like a central drive system. I gotta say, friction-wise, it's actually almost the same as like belts. It's almost the same. It's not any worse. I figured out how to make it smoother, and it rolls like pretty. Look, it rolls pretty freely now. Well, I'm kind of have a shock problem, but it rolls fairly okay. Now, I'm going to just right now assemble the shoes a little bit. You guys could kind of just watch from the sidelines here. Let's see if I can assemble the shoes back in this position. Oh, by the way, check out the giant metal Spur Gear. It's sickening. Also, another interesting thing, guys, the Spur Gear, it doesn't use a pin. You know how normally, like, Spur Gears, there's a pin, and the Spur Gear locks into a pin, you know, to drive a shaft? This is kind of like the way the flywheel mounts with a collet. So it mounts directly onto the input shaft on the transmission there, and that's it, okay? No pin, exactly. It's pinless. All right? What do you think about that? Oh man, my grapes fell. Well, that's the end of the story for the grapes, guys. I'm sorry about that. I have to take off this dumbass chain now. Okay. Let me assemble the clutch back, and then we will get to work doing serious stuff. The video on the run will come out, you know, sooner or later. You know, you can't kill a nitro, so that's basically what we say. Let me assemble this back, and then we will talk about the rest. You guys can see okay over there? You let me know. I'm a little limited on space here. That's the problem. Plus, like, the angles here are freaking weird. There's a roll cage. It's hard. Like, honestly, this thing is super hard to work on. Yeah. So Brett Pierce goes, yeah, I'm gonna assemble it back so we can at least. The problem is I do need a liner over here, but whatever. Let's see. It could only really go in one direction, so. Like the band, one direction, right? Oh man. So removing this roll cage requires like a whole bunch of intricate screws. So I'm just going to try to put this in like this. Sorry for the obstruction over here. All right, here we go. One clutch shoe is on. You see what I mean? It's basically just like the clutch, one of them is on already. And there's no way that this actually moves. Now, from what I understand, when this spins at RPM, it's just supposed to be flexible and deflect halfway through it. Pretty sickening design. We will see what can happen. But at this point, there's no way I can actually fix this. Okay, so this goes like that. Yeah. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh. so I've assembled it. Let me show you what it looks like. You guys want to see what it looks like? I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, we got Lotus 420. What's up, bro? Welcome. Okay, so this is what it looks like. Basically, you got yourself all the pins being occupied. The logic is, I mean, when I put the flywheel on, it was all right. So based on my understanding, what happens is this portion of the clutch that doesn't have the shoes on it, I mean the pins, half of it is supposed to like deflect at RPM, which means you got pretty much almost close to zero clutch opening. That's actually what it means. Flywheel slides over. We just got to get like some bearings over there. Race for spring, yeah. Race for spring. KGM says this does have a race for a spring. Man, I don't know if I'm mistaken. There's absolutely nothing or anywhere. The thing is that the spring is useless here. There's nothing that would work here. You know why? I'll tell you guys why. No spring. If you are mounting a clutch on two pins like it is here, each shoe on two separate pins, the way it is, a spring wouldn't do anything. What would a spring do? You know what I mean? It's just the way this sits, right? Like, if this goes up, basically only this portion could actually flex and go outside and hit. Yeah, so it would actually not do anything. Yeah, okay, KGM, I see what you mean. Does not, yeah. There is no location here for a spring at all. It's impossible. Yeah. RC Nitro head goes, it's like the helicopter, guys. No springs. I've actually never seen a design like this. This is a first for me. All right, but it does, I'll tell you this. I did attempt to fire it up, and it did fire up, and I did do a couple loops with it. So it actually did engage, but it was like slipping so much, it's as if it had like a completely loose slipper clutch, maybe like 8 of them. Paper automotive gasket material for the liner goes Payson's garage. That's a good idea, man. So yeah, in the manual, they did have a liner on the clutch belt, but when I took it off, it was just like this. There was nothing here, right? There was nothing here. Anyways, I will see what we can do. Robert Sepulveda goes, remove one of the pins on each clutch shoe and leave the pins on the opposite side of the shoe. I thought of that, to basically let it swing up more, but that would mean the clutch would always be engaged if I did that. If I removed like the center pin, well, maybe I can remove the outside pin, right? But that would mean the clutch would always be 100% engaged. Yeah, anything 399 goes, make sure there's 0 oil. I washed this with soap and water just before this video. It was a little bit oily, but it wasn't like anywhere that would prevent it from actually doing anything. So this is the main problem, guys, the main problem. By the way, anybody here interested in the electronics setup? Do you want me to show you how the electronics work? Yeah, RC Nitro head, yeah. If I remove the pin, it will be like, the clutch would always be engaged. You can't be doing that. All right, so let's check it out. Rebecca Pope goes, remove one of the pins and use a different clutch. That's my only alternative if you know, normal driving doesn't work. But you're right, that is an option. Let me show you guys the electronic system. Just, you know, why not, right? I've connected the electronics here just so we could see how the linkages works. It's pretty significantly sickening. Here we go. We got steering. Whatever, it's fine. Here's the brake and throttle setup. The brake and throttle setup is actually quite intricate. Right? So the carb opens well. There's the brake lever all the way on the bottom of, well, below the muffler. I'll tell you this, guys. Working on this Nitro is not easy. To adjust the brakes, you have to remove the muffler. To remove the muffler, you basically have to remove most of the roll cage. It's, oh man, it really pissed me off. Yeah. Mad Von Olsen with a good question. What can you do to cover the box? I've been thinking of that myself. Steering servo, did it just flex? Yes. Yeah, we got crazy flex. The thing is, you know, back when this car was new, the reality is you didn't have, you know, this Tower Pro servo, guys, it's a 13 kilogram servo. Think about it. In 1980s, how many kilograms, ounce inches of torque would your servo have had? Maybe 1/5 of this. Maybe 1/8 of this. You know? Speed Gears goes, what's the Facebook account name? Is it hybrid? You mean the NitroGang or do you mean me? Yeah, well, I'm the admin of the group NitroGang. Yeah. Yeah. So you got to understand, like, these linkages were designed. You could tell even, like, the rods. Look at all these, like, the rods. The brake rods, the throttle rods, they're extremely thin. Right? I had to basically get super creative with this linkage. They were thin because, obviously, servos were super weak. You know? Oh, Barista Craig with a good comment goes, glue a fine grit sandpaper to the shoe. That's not a bad idea. You know what I'm going to do? So my plan, let me tell you guys. My plan, I'm going to assemble the clutch belt back with bearings. I'm going to fit it. And then I have to see, like, what the clearance is. The thing is, you know, we could all just say glue something. The thing is, gluing stuff to metal that gets hot is a problem. Okay, it's not that easy. That experiences friction and a bunch of crap. You know, it's not a piece of cake. We got a question from Anything 399. Can we fire up anything? Well, I got something to fire up. You want to fire up something? We're gonna fire this up. I always have a nitro within reach that will fire up right away. What do you think about that, bro? Off in the Hyper 8 port. You want to fire that up? We'll fire it up. Look at that. Hyper 21, 8 port, baby. So I guarantee you guys, we're going to fire it up. All right. Enough about this. You know, I'm working on this. This is just something I wanted to bring to your guys' attention. Let's continue. Yeah. Let's continue, and we'll talk about the RC magazine, I think, at this point in time. All right, by the way, sickening how, yeah, the entire radio box flexes. Nothing I could do. All right, it's off now. By the way, what do you think about this giant muffler? I mean, giant bumper in the front. Sickening. It's like a piece of Lexan. No, well, not Lexan, but like basically like thick plastic that's bent. Matt Von Olsen goes, did you find any more videos on this car? I looked at a lot of YouTube videos, but it's basically people just running them. And unfortunately, many people converted these to brushless. Pissed me off, actually. There's a lot of videos where people converted these to brushless. I mean, I don't know why the hell you would convert a vintage car of this era to electric. It doesn't make any sense. You want an electric? Go get yourself a freaking electric. You know what I mean? Why are you going to kill a freaking nitro? All right? KGM must be hungry. He keeps talking about Taco Bell. I saw your previous comments, bro. You cracking me up today. All right. Yeah, Mike Riley goes, staying original is hard. That's true, man. Like right now, I'll be honest with you. I got lucky because I had a spare OS rotary car. Before we leave this car, let me just say something else that is maybe something that people might not realize with like an old car like this. This is a .21, right? And you guys know that generally big block engines are rear exhaust. Oh, Nick Demers became a channel sickening member. Thank you, bro. I'm glad to have you here, man. All of these funds, once again, gonna buy 6 nitros this weekend. All of them. They're probably all gonna be garbage, but we'll see. You know, I don't really care. It'll be fine. Let me continue with this situation. Yeah, Lotus 420 goes, we haven't had a Taco Bell live stream in a while. I know, man. You want me to tell you why? You want me to tell you why? I'll tell you why. Hold on. You want me to tell you why there hasn't been a live Taco Bell stream in a while? The problem is, my Prius air conditioner broke. You know, I can't possibly sit in the car and sweat that much. I'll probably pass out. It's like 95 to 100 degrees here almost all the time. Like, it's... I love doing freaking lives at Taco Bell. They have great internet service. Well, you know, cell service. Great food. It's cheap. It's fun. There's Chiquitas half the time. Problem is, freaking air conditioner in the car broke. So, you know, I'd be doing it, but the only other car that I have with proper air conditioning actually just failed inspection. I could show you guys why it failed inspection, but basically I just bought $200 worth of brakes. I'm gonna have to, basically it's a situation, okay? $200 worth of brakes, okay? We're talking front brake pads, rotors, rear brake pads, rotors, all that shit, you know? Prius, you can't kill it, but the freaking air conditioner tries to kill me, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, I don't really care, man. What are we gonna do, like another 2 months of heat? I don't care, you know? Air conditioner. But the thing is, that car is honestly not that easy to repair. That car, the AC compressor on a Prius, guys, it's driven by a separate electric motor. You can't just like go and get the condenser replaced. There is no condenser. It's not like that. I checked the system. The system has 30 psi charge. So I checked the low speed, the low pressure port. I have a gauge to check it, and it doesn't need a charge. It's at 30 psi. So you guys that maybe dealt with like air conditioning systems, you know 30 psi is normal. So it's definitely not low on the coolant. It's the freaking something's wrong with the electric motor that is actually the compressor, because that car does not run a regular standard compressor off of the drive belt. So, oh, we got my friend Mike Nieves over here. What's going on? Awesome, bro. Awesome. I'm glad you're here, man. So, it's time to... What is it time to do? Oh, yeah. We're still talking about the problems with this RC. Lotus 420 goes high pressure switch. To be honest with you, that car has, like the Prius I drive now, it has a problem with the blend door actuator. So like about a year ago, like I couldn't switch from like the defrost to the center vent to the floor vent. So it has a problem with the blend door actuator. So it's actually a problem. Earl Moore goes, does it have an outside air temperature sensor? No, the sensors are fine. That car is fine. It's the blend door actuator for sure. Something with that is cutting you off like coolant flow because the car has pressure in the system. But either way, we're just not going to have to do... Rebecca Pope goes, you need a new Prius. Oh, man, I'm glad you said that. Actually, we got my friend NitroGang Mike over here, and one of his family members recently just ordered a Prius. And if he can tell us whether they're still waiting for it or not... actually, the other day I was driving by my local Toyota dealership, guys. Let me tell you something. I was going to go tonight and film a video in the Toyota parking lot. The video was going to be called, if you guys want to see it, I could probably go do it eventually. The video is going to be called The Toyota Dealership with Zero Toyotas. There's legit zero Toyotas, okay? So there's no chance of me getting any deals, any sales. I have to drive that Prius for about 10 more years. I have no choice, guys. There's actually zero Toyotas outside an entire giant volume Toyota dealership. So this Toyota dealership, yes, car shortage, everyone is saying. Mike Neves over here saying we've been waiting 4 months already. Exactly. The thing is, this Toyota dealership shares a parking lot. Like the other side is Kia. Kias are running wild. Kias all over the place. Kias are not a problem. Apparently the Koreans understand something about supply management, okay? But actually, the Toyota dealership, they got zero Toyotas. Like the other day, they had a Toyota Tundra. Obviously, because no one wants to buy a Toyota Tundra. I live in freaking the city conditions, you know. No one's gonna buy a V8 pickup truck, okay? Well, people buy the F-150s, but they're like V6 turbo, so you know they scam you out on like the fuel economy. You know what I'm saying? Mike Neves knows exactly what I'm talking about. Next time you drive by, take a look at that dealership. They share and actually across the street is Hyundai. No, I got nothing wrong with them, guys. Hyundai's come a long way, okay? Actually, I wish I worked for Hyundai, but I don't. Years ago, I used to be a Nissan salesman. And the Hyundai dealership is packed full of cars as well. There's Sonatas, there's Elantras, there's like the new, whatever Telluride they got, like all those new Hyundais that, you know. But Toyota got zero cars, okay? Zero inventory, all right? Anyways, let's continue. So... We're done talking about this Thunder Tiger. I have to do some more, you know, I'm basically going to see what liner I can put on the clutch bell, and I'll try to run it as it is. You know, the goal for me, I don't really want to modify any parts that are already here. I want to run it how it would have been. And I think this is close to how it would have been. And I have no reason to think it would have been different. Okay? But at least that Craig goes because Hyundai has its own steel company in Korea. I think you're actually right. I watched a documentary about steel in you know, Oriental countries over there, and yeah, I gotta say, man, those countries understood a long time ago. If you want to dominate the market, you gotta make everything yourself. Okay, I don't know what to tell you, but basically Toyota, they got 0 cars. And guys, this is like a giant ass dealership. It's the entire block. It's quite sickening. Honestly, well, you probably can't blame the car managers there, because like when I worked at a dealership, the way it worked was like I was at a volume Nissan dealership, right? The way it worked was, you know, your regional like managers would call you and they would say you're getting so many cars for this season. You can't really choose which ones you want. And you're gonna get like, you know, 30 Altimas for the half a year. You're gonna get like, you know, 50 Sentras. You're gonna get like, you know, 100 Pathfinders, and that's your inventory. You can't say I want 5 350Zs. You can't say I want 5 GTRs. It's just not like that. All right, guys, let's continue. We want to take a look at this RC magazine or what? Most of it is gonna be electric. Okay, so get ready. Get yourself a good donut, and we will see. MD Classics goes, I refuse to believe that. What do you mean? The way cars are ordered or the steel shortage? I don't know, but basically, you know, when I worked at a car dealership, that's how it was. They got the cars like that they were told they were gonna get. The thing is, the dealer is like a third party. You know, technically, you don't even need them. The problem is, in this country, like in America, you can't go directly to the freaking manufacturer and buy a car. Think about it. Why the hell do you need an intermediary? It don't make no sense. Okay, we got stupid streams over here. Goes, what's up, hybrid? Sickening username, man. Sickening username. I hope that doesn't apply to me. Okay. Mike Neves goes, you can buy it online now. I don't know if that's actual like buying from the manufacturer. So let me tell you a story. This is back in like the year 2000. If anybody remembers a car by the name of Kia Sophia. You guys remember Kia Sophia? It was like a small troll car. It had like round headlights. It was kind of cool. My grandparents had one. Okay, my grandparents had a Kia Sophia. A little interesting story time. That was actually the first car. Sophia was Sefhia. Very cool, man. I gotta tell you, I loved it. They had the Sophia LS with rims. Okay, it was red. And what happened was, at that time, that was like the first. It was the year 2000. At the time, my brother leased it online. That's like in the year 2000, I remember. Leased it. The dealer drove it up to the house and they left. That's it. Luckily, they made a mistake and gave us a higher trim model. All right, the higher trim model in the Sophia meant you had rims. That's all it meant. There was nothing else. The car was crap. It broke all the time. Luckily, Kia, you know, it was a new car, so they had to fix it literally every 3 months. It was always shit. Okay. The motor made a ton of noise. It had a ton of road noise. Oh, the air conditioner was good though. All right, let's continue, guys. Or else we will be here forever. I know Manuel Maldonado is driving in traffic right now. Oh, we got Schunder W. I'm glad you're here, man. I haven't seen you in a while. You know, I like to say hello to people when I see them. You know, it's part of the interaction process. Let's continue, guys. So this is the newest RC Car Action magazine. Oh, let me catch up with these comments, okay? Schunder W goes, the weirdest clutch is on the EK4 S2, I guess. I was reading in the Facebook group before, someone was talking about repairing the clutch on the EK4, and they also said that it used a liner. It's possible that I have the same situation. It's possible it's a freaking Thunder Tiger thing. Okay, it's possible. I haven't worked on many other cars of this generation, and like all nitros from, I would say, the RS4 and newer, literally I would say the RS4 was the trendsetter. They were basically almost all generic after that. You know, not in like the design, but the way things were made, the way like power systems were, the way drivetrains were, stuff like that. Let's continue. Hold on, I'm starting to get a headache, okay? MD Classics, bro, thank you for stopping by. I'll talk to you later, okay? Him and I have similar taste in cars. He recently got a sickening Grand Marquis as well. All right, sickening. All right. Barista Craig goes, because Hyundai supplies their own steel from Hyundai Steel. They also one of the few automotive manufacturers with its own steel works. I gotta tell you, man, yeah, Hyundai saw the way forward. You know, it's true that in the, you know, the mid 2000s, they lied about everything. They made up fake, you know, fuel economy numbers. They said if you bought an Elantra, you'll get 43 miles a gallon. Then the reality was, you got about 24. Then they got sued, you know. So Hyundai, you know. Either way. To me, all modern cars are basically almost all the same. Let's face it, they all compete in like the same arena. Price-wise, they're all basically similar now, because the thing is, like, when you're a customer and you go to one dealership and you're like, okay, well, all cars are basically, they price them based on the segment they're in. If you're shopping for a mid-sized car, let's say a Camry, an Altima, any like non-premium car, you're expected to pay about 24 to 25K. Maybe I'm quoting like older prices, you know, but MSRP wise, like maybe 25K sticker. If you're shopping for like a higher premium level car, like a Maxima, those really don't go above, well, older ones. Don't, you know, you're expected to stay in the 30 to 35 zone, right? It's basically similar. These are just like, this is like what customers are willing to pay. So back when I was a Nissan salesman, I'll tell you what happened to me, guys. It actually pissed me off. I lost tons of sales. What happened was, across the street, we had a Hyundai dealership, right? And the thing is, like, when you go to Nissan and you're price shopping an Altima, at the time, the Altima was a very good car. The year is 2013, so think about it in 2013. I sold 2 GTRs, and you go to across the street and you're cross-shopping a Hyundai, you know, like a Sonata, they'll knock down like 5K off the sticker price and still make money on the seller, on the sale. Like at Nissan, literally at Nissan, the margin was so small that if you took 2 G's off the sticker of the Altima, the salesman would lose money. They would call it front end. They would lose money on the sale. Basically, the dealership would sell cars at losses. You know, they made them up like in something called the back end, which is finance and investment, you know, warranty services, like tire warranty bullshit like that, service contracts. But for salesmen, the goal was to make money up front, meaning front end. So you had to sell the car for more than their cost, which they actually never told the salespeople, because their motto was freaking retards, man. I wish I can go and like do a whole investigation to this industry. It's honestly such bullshit. They would never tell like the salesman what the actual cost was. So let's say, you know how like people hate salespeople? It's because the freaking managers make you act like that, okay? Like, let's say I went and got a price for a customer. I came back. The freaking price on the sticker was crazy. I went back like, oh my god, how am I gonna sell this? Then I had to justify. What reasons do you have to justify? Well, your credit isn't that great, sir. Your credit is shit. Okay, I'm kidding. Well, you could try putting more money down. Unfortunately, the bank just couldn't get us a good enough interest rate today, you know. Credit is a little spotty. Oh, looks like you had a repossession 8 years ago? Basically bullshit like that, you know. But it's all true. It's all true. Oh, your income isn't that high to justify a $400 a month payment plus insurance. Okay, you know what I mean? Let's continue, guys. I hope you like my car conversations here. How's the quality? Everything okay? Is it lagging or anything? All right. Let's continue, guys. All right, the G and things is in the house. What's up, man? I'm glad you appreciate it, man. You know, I like talking about cars as well. All right, let's take a look at this sickening magazine. Okay, guys. I hope the glare isn't too bad and the light is adequate. That's right, Mike over here likes car talk. I know you do, man. Me too. I would honestly I would like to just do car talk, but like probably gonna lose a lot of viewers. The problem is, like, once you do RC style videos, you really can't do anything else. Unfortunately, as terrible as that sounds, it's honestly the truth. All right, so what do we got? 6 appeal. This is a freaking Tamiya. I already lost interest. Updated and brushless. Sickening. Let's continue. All right, so we got a crawler. Don't care at all. Old, Traxxas band that I had one of these. It was pretty sickening. Earl Moore goes hybrid new car review channel soon. You know, I've done tons of car videos, tons of car reviews. In fact, I can search right now. You know what? I'm a little invigorated. I'm going to put a little screwdriver here. I'm invigorated. I'm a little invigorated. You know what? Let's take a quick detour. And I just want to show you some of the car videos I did on YouTube. And, you know, most of it is obviously my cars. Because, like, you know, who the hell is going to give me, like, a car to review? Nobody. Let's see. I'm going to just search my own username on YouTube and, like, some cars so you guys understand. Like, I actually have tons of views on them. And those videos are actually quite good. You know, I'm pretty proud of them. Let me do a quickie over here. Oh, man. I don't know how I'm going to search for only car videos. It's not like there's a playlist. Well, that's not going to work. I have to do, like, certain cars. Do you guys know I used to own a 98 Civic? Let me show you just some of the videos I did, okay, on my Lincoln. This is mostly just my Lincoln right now. All right, here we go. So these are just some of my videos on just the Lincoln. All right, Lincoln LS, best American luxury car. That is really a Jaguar. That's all 100% true. Tony Ditwiller goes, I've seen some of your previous videos. Yeah, that's true, bro. This is my Lincoln, actually. This is me talking about everything wrong with the Lincoln. And there's a lot, 123,000 views. This is me talking about how to add coolant and bleed the Lincoln. You know, basically all the videos on Lincoln are repair videos. Because there's always problems, right? Yeah. The G and Things goes, watched all your first videos, mate. Oh, man. I feel bad for you. I'm kidding, bro. Yeah. There's a lot. Here's me just recording a Lincoln crash. That's just like a bullshit video from just like recorded it from somewhere. This is more Lincoln LS shit. Oh, yeah. This is back when I first got it. Oh, man. 7 years ago. Look at that. That's the interior views nav system. That's my own car. Here we got like a night cruise in my LS V8 and chat. Another like drive-bys and common problems. This is me once again, just like, no, those are not my videos. Let's see. You guys want to see my Civic I had? I'm gonna type in Civic. So this car, I owned it a couple years ago. A 98 Civic EX, unfortunately was automatic. And I sold it to buy the Primal MT. This legit was my car. Hey, we got an RC Show-Off in the house. What's up, man? What's up? RC Show-Off has some sickening cars. I follow him on Instagram as a Camaro. Freaking sickening. Yeah, so this guy's was my car. Here's me driving it. Here's me just talking about it. Here's me replacing wiper blades on it. Pretty much a bunch of sickening shit. Here's me checking the sunroof for leaks. You know, leaking sunroof drainage. Here's me doing some cold starts. Legit, man. You guys remember cold start videos? They were everywhere. People loved cold starts. Here's some more Lincoln LS shit over here going on. That's my video as well. Oh, yeah. Here's the Lincoln versus Honda Civic video. These are not my videos. Anyways, there's a lot more, okay? We're not gonna... We're just gonna move on. What you think about that, guys? Pretty sickening, right? Okay. Let's go back to the video over here. Cold start. Yeah, the cold start videos are... I remember that was a whole genre of videos, man. People just like, in the winter, just cold start their cars and that's it. Just see what happens. They usually start, unless it's like an Oldsmobile Cutlass. That usually don't start. All right, let's continue. All right, guys. So back to the RC magazine. Nothing to see here. This looks like ad for RPM products. By the way, the G and Things goes gutless Cutlass. That's right, man. That's right. I actually love those like 1980 style cars, man. I wish I can get a Buick Park Avenue. Or was that the one with the supercharger? You remember the Buick Park Avenue, the supercharged 3.8? Man, I love those cars. Or maybe a Regal GS. But like good ones are in crazy condition, crazy prices right now. It's pretty much impossible. So the question is, guys, does RPM have a lifetime warranty? The answer is yes, unless they've discontinued the product line. So actually, almost everything other than Traxxas parts are discontinued. What do you think about that? So you'll never get a replacement in your life. I ran into that already. Oh my god, what the hell is this? Another freaking cheap crawler. Man, I don't care about these things at all. Oh my god. 1/24th scale power wagon. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this is like for kids. You know, portal axles. I just don't care about it. Yeah. What's this? Mini Losi JRX2. Oh man, I really don't care at all. King Tube goes hello from Croatia. Greetings, man. Happy to have you here. JRX2. Don't care at all. Ride of the month. It's a crawler. Honestly, the crawler video I did, the scenes looked way better than this. I could show it to you right now if I felt like it, but I don't feel like it. Oh my god. Sickening. Okay, hold on, guys. Hold on, guys. I have an idea. Should we do a dual RC car action review? Should I pull out like a vintage one, and then we'll do this one at the same time? I'm probably too tired for that. I'm not gonna do that. That's OD. I got a headache already. Actually, I gotta go get some Taco Bell after this. It's probably OD. Okay. All right. Well, Mike Neve says yeah. All right. Let me see what we can do. Barista Craig says yeah. Okay, guys. You know what we're gonna do? I'm gonna take you on a little tour of my RC situation going on over here. By the way, this is the storage of some of my RCs. You like that? I put them on my pull-up bar. What do you think about that? Sickening, huh? You ever do that? Look at that. Someone asked, do I have an FG? The answer is no. Too much money, man. Too much money. Can't do it. All right, let's pick out an RC magazine. Oh man, you're looking at some storage over here. It's like Storage Wars, guys. This is the Baja I ran this week. Sickening Storage Wars over here. It's a bullet. Whatever. It's a bullet. Okay. It's a T-Max, the one that I killed the engine in. Artwork. Okay, we got artwork over there. It's a sump pump in case we got flooding. Flooding ready at all times. All right. MT goes, I love when you pan around your room. Yeah, this is my basement. I got a bunch of shit. Yeah. Let's continue. Earl Moore goes, my treadmill only runs when RC cars are on it. Yeah, I used to run on this treadmill all the time. Actually, look at what's on top of my treadmill. This is what's on top. Jado, guys. Sickening. What's on top of my Jada? Oh, what the hell is this? Electronic speed controls? So that's where I keep them. Alright, well, we don't care about that. Okay, so what we'll do, we're going to pick some kind of RC magazine. I don't know, I have like a couple over here. Oh, they can't pick that one. You want to see what that one is? What's that one? Hold on, guys. You ready? Oh, well, who's that? Who's that over there? I showed this one time and I got demonetized. Who's that? Sickening. That's right, guys. Collector's edition. Okay. I'm going to pick... should we pick this one? This is Extreme RC Cars. They have a lot of chicks in there. I don't know, maybe not. Let's see, I need an older one. All right, here we go. This is the year 2002. Okay. We're going to get this one. Oh, they got Truck of the Year. What do you think about that? Oh, man. Hot Bodies, Lightning on RR, Nitro RS43 Type SS. Oh, this one's kind of thick. All right, we'll just do a couple. You know, I'm a little tired already, actually. Yeah, this is some more Nitro over here. Stampede and the Schumacher, right? Let's continue here. Oh, man, stuff is really messy. What the hell are you going to do? All right, 22 years apart. That's right. Sickening. Yeah, guys, this is not the crawler channel, okay? We got a bunch of shit, okay? Traxxas Nitro V, I got two of them. The one in the box is almost new. The one on top is green because the guy tried to kill it. That's a storyline with that. Over there is just toilet paper. It's not that interesting. All right. Where else you got to put your toilet paper, you know? You got to put it somewhere. Ethan Robload goes, have you driven the Nitro V? So far, no. I've just fired it up. There's a issue with the old school electronics return to shore system. That's the main problem for now. All right. Now let me let's go over here now. Gotta move some stuff, guys. Hold on a second. Oh, why am I looking at me? Yeah. Barista Craig goes, that toilet paper was gold during lockdown. Yeah, for real. Why do you think I have so much? Let's continue. Okay, so I'm just gonna keep it over here for now. I'm gonna flip to Micro RS4. Oh man, I love this car. Sickening. The Savage Room goes speed gears. I don't think I have a Savage Room. I probably should have a Savage Room. Do I have a Savage Room? No, I don't. Although this right here, that right here is the old Savage. The brand new old Savage. Brand new. I bought this a while ago. Brand new old Savage. Over here. Okay? Brand new old Savage, guys. Yeah, Matt Von Olsen goes, you need more Fly Sky receivers. That's 100% true, man. I'm actually out. That's an old Sony watch, Mega Watchman. Sickening with a Traxxas on top, right? Because you can't leave home without a Traxxas. Okay, let's see what we got. I'm just going to flip through this a couple pages here. This is the old one, so we can catch up. We got bodies. Rebecca Pope here with a good question. Is it usual for Kyosho W6 to have a lock diff in the front and open in the back? You know, I've come across lock diffs in the front in like touring cars many times. It actually is pretty usual. Yes, it is pretty usual. I think, let me see. This is an old Yokomo GT4. I've done a couple videos on this. It's a Yokomo GT4. One of the best in the world. This one has a lock diff in the front. Let me show it to you. Oh man, Barista Craig goes, reading the mag you sent me, Offna made yo-yos. Yes, it was called a yo-yo, dude, I almost bought an Offna yo-yo on eBay. I should have bought one, but I didn't. Let me show you this. This is for Rebecca Pope asked me a good question over here about locked diffs for touring cars of this size and open diffs in the back. So in the back, yeah, we have a regular open diff. You could see I could spin the wheel, and the other one spins the other way. Man, guys, Yokomo GT4, come on. Are you with me on this or what? This is sickening right here, okay? Oh, missing air filter element. That's embarrassing. Okay. Let me show you from the bottom side over here, though. Check this out. Yeah, it's called a Yo-Offna, Barista Craig. That's right. This is legit a spool in the front. This is factory. I've actually come across many cars from this generation, 10 scales, that had locked spools in the front. Well, you don't got to say locked spools because they're basically spools. Yeah, this is one of my best GT4s. I bought this, I think, for like $175. I paid a lot for this car. Problem is, freaking pipe is not original. I need to buy a pipe somewhere. Okay? Center-mounted fuel tank. This car, I could fire up anytime, guys. Well, do I have fuel in there? No, so I'm not going to put any fuel in there. Anyways, this car, Yokomo RX. Oh, look at that. Compression. Crazy. RX-18 engine. Sickening. This is my favorite class of RC. 110 scale Nitro on-road. Nothing better than this. Let's put it back already for now. Man, what's going on? We just lost a bunch of viewers. Highly demotivated. Sandstone goes, I keep stripping spur gears on my FW06. Any tips? Well, what is your gear mesh like? Are you sure it's not too tight? Because if it's too tight, you're gonna strip the gears. It's almost always gear mesh. Rebecca Pope here with the right answer. Mesh, baby. It's almost always gear mesh. You could possibly even have like some kind of pebble stuck in there. Make sure that your gears are not contaminated with dirt in any way. Okay? It's highly possible that that's the case in the FW06. All right, let's continue. Old Trinity ad, man. I love Trinity ads, I know. Team Associated. We got, oh my goodness, I'm about to freak out, the Terror Crusher. My favorite, well, I mean at one time, my favorite Nitro. To be honest with you, Sandstone, the question is, does the paper method work? To be honest with you, you really don't need to do that because, okay, let me pull out the GT4 again, okay? Let me pull it out. By the way, this has a sickening body, not painted by me. Let me pull out the GT4. I'll show you what like gear mesh is normally like. And some people say, oh, you need the paper method. You don't need it to be that close, man. Like, for paper not to actually pass through, it still has to be super tight. Okay, I'm going to spin this, right? Do you see how it spins easily? That's good gear mesh right there. You see how it spins backwards? Obviously, you know, if I go forward, then the gears are engaged. But if you look up close, notice how close they are. I mean, you honestly, this is how this was. But as long as it spins freely, just how I showed you right now, you know, I'm going to do it again right here. There's no reason you need any other gear mesh. You need it to spin freely, but you also don't want the teeth to be open. Does that make sense? That's what you want right here. Okay. Let's continue. Terror Crusher. I do have one. Mine is over there. Sickening. Okay. Let's move on. Charger. We got a Micro RS4. I have 2 of these. We got... we're not going to cover everything. I got to go kind of fast. Okay, we got the Nitro TC3. One of the best Nitros in the world, guys. The Honda Accord body. I have the same exact car. Okay. Now we can probably go magazine page to magazine page. My bench, let's see, what bench we talking about? Let's see. Someone said they want to show their wife my something. Anyways, I'm gonna just, so if you want her to think that you're very clean, let me show you the dirtiest parts. Here, take a look at that. Oh, the bench. Yeah, here we go. Holy shit. I'm a little scared myself of what I'm seeing. By the way, guys, I go to the gym lately. I used to work out at home, but now I just go to the gym. Let me show you up close. This is the Nitro MT that came out. There's a short clip video on this. It just came out today. This is a vintage Sen Magnum NX with OS 18. Yeah, these Nitros are weightlifters, okay? This is no joke, okay? This just a box from like a Baja or something. This is my Megatech plane. It's fine. This is my Fit Scale Red Cat Rampage XR, the one I crashed at top speed. Luckily, it's super slow. This is the 1/10 scale Traxxas Nitro Stampede. You've seen videos. It's a Jado. This is the low C. The one with the broken RPM parts and a bumper in the front. This is the one I got a while ago with the LRP engine. You guys can see the LRP through the cooling head over there. Oh, you can't see it. Either way, it's freaking LRP. And people always ask me, man, what do you think about LRP? And I'll tell you this, they're always busted. All the time. Here we got ourselves a Baja under it. I got nowhere to put them, guys. I got a freaking stockpiling it here on my bench. You know what I'm saying? It's sickening. Yeah, Curtis Baker goes, I never used the paper method. There's no point in it. There's absolutely no point. That's like 1960s, like, no, hold on, not 1960s. Like 1990s dumbass ideas. You don't need to use paper method, bro. Once the gears spin and they're not loose, it's fine. You know what I mean? Yeah. This was only 205. This is when I became a weak bitch after COVID. Okay. Tamiya Terror Crusher. With like, I don't know what the hell that is inside over there, but it's something. All right. It's sickening. This is the low C Buggy, slowest one in the world, but people love it. People love it. What else we got over here? Oh yeah, this is my OS Oh, Speed Gears goes, hold on. You need more cars. I sent you a Facebook request. It's Eric Jones. I'm gonna respond to it right now, bro. Okay, thank you, bro. I'm gonna respond right now. Hold on. Kind of crouching here on the floor right now. Can't get up. It's a Revo with an OS 21 TM. I got this in a RC deal a while ago. You guys saw me get this. Nothing here is like things that haven't been seen. They're just a matter of like when you watch. OS 21 TM with this dumbass RD Logix exhaust is terrible. By the way, if you're looking for a good Bluetooth speaker, this is the one you want. You want the Harman Kardon Onyx Studio 5. If you want a good sickening Bluetooth speaker, this is it. All right, this is just a Savage box. There's no Savage in it. But this is the 3-speed Savage that's on my channel, the original box. Yeah, these wheels are Big Joe's, Proline Big Joe's. Okay. Sickening. The whatever. We got question, where is the Jado? Well, I got a lot of Jados, bro. I got like one right here. Hold on. Got one right here. This is the one I normally drive in my videos. All right, we got the Red Cat Earthquake over here on the bottom. We got a Revo. That's the old Rc10 Gt. Jado. That's the Yokomo we just looked at. This is the Banggood 1/8 scale Nitro. This is Megatech Gladiator with the Christianelli 1.6 horsepower motor. Solosi, the one I cooked an egg in. This is a Thunder Tiger. Well, probably one of my favorite Nitros over here, man. Man, Thunder Tiger knows how to make a sickening body. People I see in this chat, I'm reading your messages, guys. I just saw you guys love the John Deere body. Yeah, this Revo, there's like 3 videos on this. If you want to look this up, it's I call this the Tractor Edition. Okay, it's the old Revo, but it's with a 3.3. This right here is in case somebody tries to jack my nitros. So if they try to jack my nitros, you understand we got a chainsaw. All right, this is gonna happen. Over here is the Offna Ultra GTLX. There's a Tamiya lunchbox. This is a Serpent. I just need to figure out a linkage for the steering, and it'll be ready to go. Basically, it's good to go. Over here is a car most people don't know about. This is the HPI Dash. You guys know about the Dash? Mike Neves has one. This is my half electric corner. Everything here other than one is electric. That's right, Mike Neves knows about the Dash. This is the only toy grade HPI technically made during this time period. You guys want to take a guess how much this car costs brand new? The one I'm showing you, the RSX, is the original body. I love this body. This is better than Kim Kardashian. How much was this car brand new, ready to run? Well, I'm going to give you a minute. RC show off with a flat 75. Jay-Z for days 99. Okay, you guys are close. If you take the average of that, you're right. These were actually cheap, guys. They were selling for like $99. These were toy grade. I have a video on it coming out soon. Here we have a ZD Buggy. That's a Rc10 Gt. This is the Velocity of Beast. Sickening. What do you think about that? Yeah, these dashes, like I've seen them advertised for $79. I've seen them advertised for like $99. We'll just agree at like $99. It was ready to run. It was, it came with real RS4 style bodies though. You guys want to take another look at something else special? Hold on. Oh man, I don't show anybody this. Oh my goodness, this is going to be embarrassing. Oh my God. Have you ever seen anything like this in your life? Sick. This is TC3, the one we just saw in the magazine. There's some videos about that. Matt Von Olsen goes, what about the Beetle? I'm going to show it to you in a minute, bro. I just had a video on that Beetle come out. This super body needs holes cut, so the holes aren't cut yet. It's my electric Stampede. This is the T-Max Classic with the fake carb on it. Video on that will be out soon. Here is a Schumacher Menace 21. What do you think about that, guys? Schumacher Menace 21 with the original F-150 body. Nice. This is another Menace 21. Sickening. Here we have a WL Toys crawler. Just because, you know, whatever. Here we have the Scoot 09, the small 1/12 scale high performance nitro in the kit. There's a Traxxas Nitro Stampede box. WR8. Oh, we got new channel member No Music RC. What's up, bro? That's right. Welcome to a live stream. I'm glad you're here. There on top is a car that I actually recorded a video about 2 years ago. And I never released it. I might release it, I might not release it. It's like a WL Toys. Here is on top, we have another TC3. This one has a seized motor, seized all the way. All right. Here is an HPI Bullet. Dan Y goes, where's the armor? I don't know, guys. Maybe I'll show the armor right now. Maybe not. I don't have it right here. I don't store the armors with the nitros. Okay, the armors never go with the nitros, so you guys understand. This is like a shit green screen I used to use long ago. I don't do that anymore. It's a good video idea, but it's too much work. Here is a VCR donated by NitroGang member Mike, so special thanks to you for that, bro. Because of Mike, we were able to watch some old school RC videos. By the way, I recently got another video. We might play this maybe tomorrow. This is Model Sport Magazine from Hobbytown, USA. It looks like it's giant scale planes. 1988. Here we have some old RC videos. All right. Oh man, my table is really bad. I have nowhere to put my parts right now. I'm just kind of stockpiling shit. Yeah, Bobby Blair, don't worry, bro. We're not going to pull out no armors. This is a parts TC3 I have. Sickening. This is the fit scale 30 degree north buggy. There's been like 2 videos on this already. Pretty nice buggy. Look at that pipe though. Pipe lives matter, huh? Okay, we'll continue because we're gonna run out of video soon. All right, what's in those boxes? I don't even remember. There must be something crazy if I kept it over there. I'm telling you guys, there's definitely no eggs in here. This is egg free. Oh yeah, this is like that 1/8 scale Banggood buggy. I never did a video on it. I bought it, but I never did a video on it. I don't really care about it anymore, to be honest with you. It's a bag full of vintage CC3 crap. All right, let's go back. Nitro Stampede box goes speed gears. Yes, this is the Stampede, the one that I did videos on. Right, this crawler has a smoke generator on it, by the way. That's what the switch is. Oh no, sorry. That's the winch. That's the winch. WR8, right? Okay. All right. Matt Von Olsen wants to see the Beetle. I'm gonna show you the Beetle, bro. I've done videos on this already. This is a '98 Kyosho Field Baja Beetle. It's the only problem with this one is it's missing a front bumper over here. So the diff is, you know, that's what it is. We have a .11 size engine on the inside. That's what it is. Unfortunately, I'm running a non-original fuel tank. But I have like 2 videos on this one already. All right, here's another Jato. There's a story behind this Jato. I don't have time to talk about this Jato right now. Okay. Barista Craig goes, if you organize your space, you can fit more nitros. I'm trying to organize, bro. I'm trying. Like, you see what I'm doing? I have, like, stuff on top of boxes. The problem is, like, I like boxes. You know? That's the problem. Question is, what the hell is in that box? I don't remember. Oh, we got another bullet over here. This is a really nice one. All right. Let's go back to me at this point. Or else this video is never gonna end. Question is, what was your favorite RC that you just saw, guys? Okay, yeah. Speed Gears goes, I also keep the boxes. The problem is, do you keep the shipping box? Because like honestly, some of them, like I plan on selling them like maybe years from now, you know. The problem is like to sell like a nitro, you know, without the shipping box. Where the hell are you gonna get the shipping box from? You know what I mean? It's freaking gonna cost you more to sell it than to just like. I see people saying keep the boxes in the attic. The problem is like it's so hot that the boxes deform there and they lose color. So that's the problem. All right. Harley Corticus goes Baja 5B. Yeah, I have 3 Bajas actually. There's 3. I have like a Banggood Baja. I have the original I have a King Motors Baja, and I have an HPI Baja 5B. All right, yeah. RC Show Off goes, I made sure I kept the USA 1 box. Well, that box is pure art, man. It makes sense. Let's come back to the magazines, okay? Because what time is it right now? Oh my God, 9:25. Taco Bell closes soon. All right, TC3. Some parts, Trinity, Reflex. Oh shit, this is the car I have. This is the exact car I have right now, the Trinity Reflex. That's this car. Oh no, hold on, this is a Serpent. I have a Trinity Reflexes in a different location. Sorry, my bad, guys. All right, let's flip. We're gonna flip 2 pages here, and then we'll flip the other one. Man, Nitro's on every page back then, right? Mugen. Man, any page you flip, you're going to get a Nitro, guys. I love this stuff. Oh, man, look at that. The latest from Japan and more. The off-nut Titan. Is this the twin? No, that's not the twin. It's the regular Titan. Let's continue. Oh, shit. Did I just come up on an Integra Type R? I didn't even know this existed. Hot Bodies Nitro Tourer. That legit looks like the old school HPI Nitro 3 chassis. Integra Type R. Oh my God, I used to have an Integra GSR. My favorite RC body in the world. Well, not this one. This is like the RSX, but it's basically this one. You guys see what I'm talking about? But this is the Type S, the American version. This is the RSX Type S. Pretty sickening. Too bad all the tuners killed them. What's this? Oh man, Wasp engine. Wasp 12. Freaking love engines during this time period, man. Holy moly. OS 12 TR Turbo Outlaw. Guys, I can show you this right now. Do you want me to show you this in real life? Tell me, do you want me to show you this engine in real life right now? It's gonna come out. Look at that. I'm gonna show you right now. It's over here. This is what we're talking about. OS 12 TR, baby. The best small block in the world. This is a Serpent. 1/10 scale. Let's see if this one has a locked front diff also. Yeah, no, this one actually has a front one-way. As you could tell, if I spin the front, the other tire doesn't spin, but if I spin it back, the rears spin. So this is a front one-way. This is one of the world's best 1/10 scale nitros that you can ever get. Sickening. I'm just missing the damn steering servo linkage because the servo horn is a non-standard size. So I can't set it up. That's the problem. On the bottom, look at that chassis, guys. It's like they forgot to include half of it. Just playing around. Look at that diff case. Oh my goodness, that's beautiful. That's what you call a proper diff case. The Chevy small block of Nitro goes to Earl Moorhead. Oh, yeah. Well, this is one of the best engines in the world, yeah. This one is brand new. Gear mesh. Let's check it out. Sickening. Oh, Sergio M with the awesome comment goes, the most clean is best pleasure. You're right, bro. But I got to tell you something, Sergio M. I just came here to get something to eat, man. Okay, I came here to get something to eat. That's all I'm doing. That's what I'm going to say later at Taco Bell. I came here to get something to eat. Right, let's continue. I'm going to ask you guys a question. Should we flip through the old magazine or flip through the new magazine? I don't think we have much time left, so we got to make our decisions quick. Anything 399, thank you for stopping by, bro. Talk to you later, man. All right, well, we got no old. Okay, old mag. People want the old. Okay, everyone says old. Well, I mean, there is a Nitro in here. Okay, how about this? We're going to go to the new Nitro. I'm going to do this real quick. I'm not going to talk about these pages, okay? And I just wanted to show you guys the Nitro that's in the new magazine. Yeah, I'm flipping the new one real quick. It's basically just all electrics. It's super boring. Who cares? They put 6 wheels on it, and I still don't care. Congratulations to me. Let's flip through this real quick. Man. Cutting the fat. Get out of here. I'll cut the fat for them. Yeah, these new ones are basically unreadable. Man, I feel bad for the people that... Actually, no, I don't feel bad for the writers. They make more money than all of us, probably. Let's continue. Creighton, don't care at all. Seen one, seen them all. Let's get to the HPI. Grown-ups with crawlers. Super pathetic. Oh, man. Look at these guys. They're in a crawler competition. Oh, man, look how pathetic that is. Yep. Let's continue. Man, they got a lot of crawlers over here. Okay, it's HPI time, guys. This is the one we were talking about that I showed you earlier. So this is actually in the new magazine. But you're never going to find such a nice one. Like ever. What are they talking about? They're talking about research. Who cares? We want more pictures, bro. Sourcing parts. Yeah, like you're ever going to find a Novorossi crankshaft like that. Give me a break, bro. Give me a break. Oh, this is the HPI racing clutch I showed you guys earlier. Yeah, like you're ever going to find this in your life. Uh-huh. Yeah, okay. Unrealistic at best is what I'll say. Linkages. Yeah, good luck finding original HPI linkages. Oh, Barista Craig goes RC car action, but it's all crawlers and no action. I almost fully agree. Even the writing, like, it's so mundane. Well, I shouldn't say that. That's not true. Okay, let's continue here. It's just more crawlers. Don't care at all. You see them one, you see them all. All right, that's basically it. That's the whole magazine. I'm going to close this up. All right. Earl Moore had a good comment. Goes, if I wanted to stand in line, I'd go to Magic Mountain, not a crawler. Bro, I've been there. I visited California a couple years ago, and I went to Universal Studios. It's basically nothing but standing in lines. I don't know how people deal with it. All right, let's continue quick over here. This is, oh man, guys, does anybody remember this radio? You see this radio? This was one of the first no crystal radios, meaning it was synthesized. They came with these extra called like synthesized receivers. This weekend, I might be getting one of these. What do you think about that? I might be getting one of these radios. We're going to run a Hi-Tech Lynx 3D. I'm quite sure it's going to be included in the car lot I'm buying. Oh man, look at this. Tons of electric going on over here. Who's this? Not a Tsushihara? That's not a Tsushihara. Okay. Okay, Rc10 Gt. This model I actually do not have. This is the newer generation model. I do not have this one. Oh, man. My favorite Nitro. Yokomo GT4. This is the one I showed you guys earlier. 60 miles per hour out of the box. This is the one I just showed you guys. This one. Well, the purple body one, whatever. The GT4. Brett Pierce goes, last week I bought a brand new, no scratches, only test run low C LST XSL, everything. Oh, wow. The low C LST XXL is sickening, man. I've on this channel, I've repaired an LST2. Currently, I have another LST, but it's like an aftershock. It's a cheaper model, not the XXL. The XXL is a really nice model. Shit, look at the sickening Mitsubishi body. Eclipse, baby. Eclipse. All right? You want to eclipse them? That's for you. Barista Craig goes, even the old electrics were cool. I agree. Yeah, back then, honestly, at this time, guys, I used to own an Emacs. I still own an Emacs. You know, batteries sucked, but like whatever. Okay, here we go. We got a lot of Offna ads. Offna probably had like 10 pages in these magazines back then. Had a ton of Offna ads. Offna Dominator. A bunch of Offna option parts. You got Offna pipes. Pipes and headers. Sickening. Just continue here. We got Offna tools. Man, that's a lot of ads for just Offna. Offna 7-port. 0.12 rear exhaust. Unfortunately, the rear exhaust small block engines, nowhere to be found. They killed them all. We got the Offna Ultra GTP. I've talked about this a couple times in my videos, guys. When I was first getting into Nitro, there were people doing speed runs on like local streets, and they were hitting 80 miles an hour with these Ultra GTPs. Basically, 8-scale buggy chassis made for on-road. Tires, starter boxes. We got Atsushihara himself right here, the main man responsible for making the HPI Pro 4 too expensive for me to buy. Yep. Oh, we got Joseph Watkins in the house. What's up, bro? Joseph Watkins is here, everybody. A good friend of mine. Yeah. This guy, I used to own the HPI Pro 3, which was an electric. And I understand this guy's a great racer. He basically made his own edition. Well, not he didn't make it, but like, you know, I guess licensed. HPI Pro 4. Couldn't afford it. It was all carbon fiber. That piece of crap. Okay, so here they're talking about different shaft sizes for your crankshaft. Talking about SG or pilot shaft. That is the question. Okay, well, we're not going to talk about it right now. So, all right, so what they're saying is this is a pilot shaft, which is basically modern engines all use pilot shafts, like the Traxxas motors and everything. And this is a standard shaft, often called threaded. New to kind of goes, we used to cut down the crankshafts. Yes, many people did, but it depends because you also needed. It depends because you also needed a drive washer. But SARS, not really. Okay, let's continue here. Oh man, this brings me back a lot. It brings me really back. Like I'm so back, I'm about to forget where I am. Kyosho Mad Force. Oh man, the first time I saw this ad, it was insane, guys. Okay, during this time period, monster trucks were coming out like every other magazine. There was something new, and this was really one of the first times I've seen a big block, solid axle, 3-speed truck. Okay, the Mad Force. You guys could see this is literally exactly the same transmission as the USA one. It's exactly the same. Actual size, it says, the tires. 165 millimeter. Yeah, the body was pretty sickening. Although the USA one is nice too. Oh man, the Emacs. Now this is art. This is art right here. Twin motor. It says RC Car Action Reader's Choice Awards 2002. This Novak EVX2 was 14 cell capable. 14 cells, guys. Okay? You think the modern 8S Arma? I'm just kidding, guys. 8S and 14 cells are not the same thing. Okay? It's Traxxas time goes barista correct. That's right. Oh, what's this? Street Muscle? This is definitely... Oh, 3 electric power projects. I don't really care. This is... Don't know what that is at all. Also, don't even know what that is. This is the Emacs with a lot of mods. I remember these motors. These were like the upgrade motors during the time. I think these were like 19-turn 550 modified motors. Probably Trinity motors. Let's see. Oh, no. It says Monster Max Wild 550 motors. $40 each. Sickening. Oh yeah, we got the Xtm Exterminator. The Exterminators, I have it. I have a video of this on my channel. Oh, here we go, guys. If anything matters, it's this. Let me pull something out. I just want to pull it out, okay? We just did a little pull out here, guys, okay? This was my first Nitro. Okay? My first ever Nitro. It runs. This is a couple years after. This is the Type SS model. Man, RSX body, you gotta admit it. It's sickening. It says more power, 2-speed, and you get to build it. Kits rule. You gotta give it up to HPI, guys. They even had freaking kits in the 2000s. Okay. This one was the first ever RTR3 model. Check it out. So the kit came with a 2-speed. It also had a much better header. You guys see this one has like a tubular header. Mine has what's known as a 90-degree piece of crap header. Removable radio tray design. I have the same shit. Otherwise, it was basically, you know, the same thing. Let's see. The motor, Nitro Star 12R SS. To be honest with you, these were good motors, but I remember they died almost right away. Maybe people tried to kill them. Who knows? O'Donnell fuel. I have a gallon of this. Emacs. It says, for parking lot drag racing, the Type SS will be tough to beat. I gotta agree. I gotta agree. Oh, look at the sickening radio. Futaba 3 PM. I had this at the time too. All right, let's continue, guys. Don't know about that. Hot Bodies Lightning RR. This was the car that made me hate buggies. Welcome to the hater club. This is the car that made me hate buggies, guys. I don't know what it was. Like, it just wasn't fast. Like, it looked good. It cost a ton of money, too. It had a bunch of upgrades. It never broke. Like, don't get me wrong, it never broke. But, like, coming from a car like this at the time, which was a small block, it wasn't really that fast. This was honestly the same exact speed. And it was a gas guzzler. I just couldn't understand why a .15 versus a giant freaking .21 at the time and all aluminum was the same shit. It was the same. It pissed me off. Also, the center diff. I hated the center diff. Couldn't even do burnouts. Oh, man. Probably one of the sickest looking color combination cars ever in the world. The Trans Am body style. My God. Come on. Tell me you don't want this, guys. Well, don't tell me, but you want it. I know you want it. Sickening. Tamiya. Electric for sure. Yeah. There we go. Oh, we got the chicks. Oh, man, I remember this one. This was my favorite chick from this magazine. This one. Peak Racing. She is, I would say she is the ultimate best chick. The best one there is. Duratrax Overdrive. We got some Sen. Oh, man. More HPI sickness. Nitro MT. Love it. Truck of the Year. Losi XXX NT Sport. Sickening. Truck of the Year. Back when they used to call these trucks, man. Imagine calling something like this a truck today. Well, I guess by this standard, you can call a Jado a truck. But, like, what does Traxxas actually call them? I don't know. Stadium? Well, they're not. The term stadium truck. Oh, vintage Traxxas, baby. Well, these are electrics, so whatever. These are, like, a little on the cheaper grade. Hold on, hold on. Look at this monitor this guy's sitting with. CRT. That's CRT. Kyosho. Electrics. Batteries. Looks like more electrics. IFMAR championships. It's the ESCs, LRP, MIP. Oh man, there's a lot of acronyms. Head's about to hurt me right now. This is all just electric stuff. Oh man, it's this chick again. Yep, what I said before was accurate. She's definitely the best one. Oh, here we go, Serpent. Finally, the Serpent Impulse. The one that I have, guys. Sickening. Joseph Watkins, bro, I'm happy you like the RC mags. Oh, man. Check this out, guys. This is the Megatech Gladiator, the one I just showed you. Check it out. This is the one I just showed you. The Gladiator. Oh, man, I love when I find RC cars that I actually have in magazines. Mine is actually nicer than this one, because mine doesn't have the blue cooling head. Mine has the black one, which is the Christianelli one. Sickening. All right. Let's see. We got about 100 people here. That's about 89 million. That's pretty good. That's probably #1 YouTube live stream right now, right? Was the shock rebuild? You don't really need to rebuild shocks. They're fine. Let's see. RCX stuff. We got New Era. I'm not going to cover New Era right now. Feeling drained, to be honest with you. Man, these live streams really drain you. I mean, I love talking about RC, but it really drains the shit out of you. We got the OS 15 CBRX. I had this. I had it. It was the best engine to run and tune in the world at the time. There was nothing better than this. It wasn't like that crazy power. You know what? There's a horsepower rating here. Why don't we all take a guess? How much horsepower do you guys think this motor had? Bruce DeCraig goes, I have the same engine. Yeah, it's one of the best. I had this in a Nitro Mini. The question is, what is the horsepower? I see the rating, but what is the horsepower? I'm going to tell you guys in a little bit. It was commonly put into T-Maxes. Okay. The answer is a sickening 1.2 horsepower. That's a lot, guys, for a .15 size engine. It's a lot of nitro. Speed Gears goes, anyone notice how big the Mega Million drawing is for Friday? Should I buy a ticket? Is it this Friday? I'll go buy a ticket, man. Maybe I'll put in the video. You know, I used to do a lot of random things for videos, but like honestly, the audience really doesn't understand any of it. So I just stopped doing it. All right, we got CVEC pipe over here, $39. Another Hot Bodies Lightning RR ad. My most hated nitro in the world, and I'm serious about that. We got electric motors over here, Super Sav Savers, it's called. Havoc, the Rush. I'm not sure. I think these are like the cheap motors. Guys, if I won millions, I would buy all of my viewers a T-Max. I'm not kidding. I would donate you all T-Maxes. And some of you that really want like a Jado, okay, you could pick a Jado or a T-Max. I think we would do. I would accept Jado or T-Max donations. Oh shit, check this out. I found my favorite nitro, the Tamiya Terror Crusher. $379, man. I paid at the time for $399. At the time. Nothing beats Tower Hobbies ads. Kyosho Mad Force was $499. Man. Sick. Oh, stuck together. Can't ruin it. Let's see what else we got. Nick Demers, bro, thank you. He goes, I will only accept the Kyosho GT2. You know what? That's an option as well, man. If they're in stock, I think a GT2, well, you know, probably Slayer too. We should accept Slayers. Okay. I think Slayer should be acceptable. Yeah, that's a good idea. Oh, man, guys. Let me see. How good is the quality? I'm going to try to show you closer. I think the quality is not so great right now with the way it's recorded. Do you see what I'm showing you right now? There's a Traxxas Nitro 4-Tech. Oh, man, it's because my phone battery is about to die. Traxxas Nitro 4-Tech, bro. Check that out. $299. Barista Craig goes, I'll take a Traxxas Slayer. Yeah. I think the Slayer would be a good all-around for everybody. The original 4-Tech, I had this actually when it was new. It was alright. Honestly, it was very fast. It was almost undrivable. Oh, shit. Right next to it is the Nitro RS4. Hold on, this is a mistake. I just found a mistake in a vintage RC magazine. You guys see this? It says Pro 3. There was no Pro. The Pro was the electric. This is the Nitro. Somebody call them up right now. Tell them they made a mistake. This is the Traxxas 4-Tech, the electric one. The one that I actually recently bought. I did a video on it. Yep, they made a mistake. Oh, man, check this out. OS engine, how much was it back then? The OS 12 CVR, $124. Man, what's going on with the service? Is the service bad right now? I'm going to refresh, guys. Hold on a second. I'm going to refresh. All right, about like 3 minutes, and I'm gonna leave. Basically my stomach hurts. I'm hella hungry, guys. Hella hungry. I don't know. It looks like the service is getting spotty for some reason as well. What the hell is that happening? All right, it seems better now. Okay, it seems better. Okay, let's go back. While we still have some internet. $124 for this OS 12 CVR. Freaking gold mine of an engine. Yeah, new to Kendo goes, you would pay that price for a rebuild now. Pretty much you're right, man, unfortunately. Brad Pierce, how you doing? Goes, we have a good night, man. If you're leaving, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for being a channel member. It really means a lot to me. Nick Demers. Let me see what Nick Demers said. He goes, TC3 is better than RS4Y. We're gonna talk about this actually. It's a good answer. It's a good question. TC3 is greater than RS4Y. The answer is because shaft driven is everything and belts are sickening. Just my opinion. You know, I like both of them. I will tell you the TC3 has very tiny gear mesh. And the RS4 series had like normal gears. The TC3 always has chewed up gears. Like no matter which one you buy, the gears are freaking tiny. That's the only problem I've noticed on the TC3. They're like really small gears. But yeah, the TC3 was shaft drive. It was sickening. It was always shaft drive. Oh man, Megatech Nitro Razor XT. I have this. Almost like new in a box. 55 miles per hour. Oh man, the Lexus IS body. I love it, man. I love it. AMG, I have this body. I wish I had this body though. The Porsche body looks a little funny, to be honest with you. I think the Lexus IS is the best looking body for these. Let's continue. What else we got over here, guys? Pretty much ESCs, black and white stuff. At the back of the magazine, this is where the advertisers got cheap, you know? Got cheap over here. Got a Chiquita over here. I don't particularly like that one, so I'm going to talk about her. Oh, man. Guys, you realize the RSX body has been in this magazine like 12 times. Man, this was like the hottest body back then. Well, I wouldn't say the hottest, but it was hot enough. Let's see. The engine, 12 RSS racing engine, 1+ horsepower. Rotary carb, slide carb, HPI fuel. this. I don't know what this is just towards the end over here, man. This is a great magazine. This is really, man, you gotta love it. Compared to the new RC car action, you know, I mean, listen, I don't want to say it's terrible because, you know, people wrote it, like, they put effort into it, but, you know, they have their market audience, right? Like, they wrote it for who they wrote it for. Like, it's, you know, just because we like Nitro doesn't mean that the rest of that stuff is not good. You know, but we like cars like, basically, you know, sickening fast nitros. That's what we like, guys. All right? Now, let me go back to me over here. And a couple minutes, I'm going to roll out. Okay? And I'll read some of your comments, guys. And this was a great one. This was a great one, okay? This is a great one. This one, I don't know. It's a lot of crawlers. It's like, they did have an RS4. I didn't really read the article, so maybe my understanding is wrong. You know, I don't want to say it's bad because, like, it's still RC. It's better than not RC, right? But I wouldn't say it's better than, like, a taco. Taco's better, right? Nah. Let me see what people are saying right here in the stream, and then we will call it a day. By the way, HPI needs to bring back 10 scale nitros. Okay? I understand they just brought back, like, the Vorza. Who cares? It's a freaking trophy truggy. Okay? It's the same engine they've always had. They need to bring back a nice 10 scale on-road nitro. Okay? Think about it. No brand has them anymore. The FW06 is probably gone. You know? I haven't seen an FW06 in, like, forever. So that's done. Okay. Let's see what else we got. John Goodwin, thank you, bro. I'm glad you liked the stream. Joseph Watkins goes, awesome magazine time. There's a lot of other magazines where that came from. I think every time a new RC car action comes in now, I think what we'll do, we'll flip a page of that, and then we'll go over, like, an old one. You know, why not? I basically have all of them since, like, 98 to, like, 2005, at least. Basically all of them. Okay, good question here from Speed Gears 123. The question is, where does the HPI R40 rate with, say, Serpent on-road? So the R40, it was sold as a kit. It was, like, very expensive. I don't think I ever knew anybody that had it. They were quite competitive. But, like, by the time the R40 came out, it's a 10 scale on-road nitro. That whole segment was dead. Like, too bad HPI released it too late. It was basically, by that time, Nitro 110 scale racing was over with. Okay? That's just how it was. I've never even seen anyone drive them. And if you look them up on eBay, they're like so much money. It's because nobody ever bought them brand new. That's why they're expensive now. You know what I mean? It's kind of how it works. Let's see what we got over here. Barista Craig goes, stock brush motors that were rural legal had to be under $40. I do remember that being a rule. I do remember that. I never raced, like, in those segments, you know. I basically raced, like, in a church basement with a micro RS4. Matteo Diaconti, welcome back, bro. We got, like, a couple of minutes left, and I'm going to disappear. Okay? I'm going to disappear. Let's see. I'm just looking at some of your comments because, like, as I was reading the magazines, I, you know, can't really look at the comments too much. And then I have to rewatch this whole stream again and look at them. It's quite sickening. I don't mean disappear forever. I mean disappear to get some food. Although you never know. You can disappear and never show up again. You know what I'm saying? I don't want that to happen. I don't want that to happen. Oh, we got a sickening channel donation from Hobby Man RC. Thank you, bro. That's dinner tonight. Dinner tonight. I could probably get a... What am I going to get? I wouldn't mind Chipotle, but it's closed now. Can't get Chipotle, so... probably going to get some halal food. And then buy some RC air filters. Yeah, the freaking... You see right here, guys, another problem with vintage nitros. Thank you, Hobby Man RC. I appreciate it, man. Another major problem with, like, vintage RC problems. You notice I don't have an air filter on this car, right? That's because these damn air filters back then were very small. They weren't like the size that modern air filter housings are, like the Carb Venturi. It's a completely different size. So the problem is the only freaking air filters you can buy are like the HSP ones, the shit HSP ones. Okay? Oh, Barista Craig goes, well, time to restore my beautiful Fortec Pro. Guys, Barista Craig here has a car that I didn't even know existed. It's the 1997, I'm pretty sure it's a 97, Fortec Pro. So it had a whole bunch of upgrades. Aluminum hinge pins, titanium nitride coated shock shafts, carbon fiber. Sickening. Okay, no one even knew they had that. Okay, yeah. Let's see what we got going on here. Mike Neves goes cravings box. Yeah, the prices recently went up on everything. It's like, you know, everything went up other than my salary at work. You know what I'm saying? Workload went up, salary remained the same, YouTube ad revenue went down. Freaking sickening. Okay. Oh, Barista Craig here with the correction goes titanium hinge pin. Sorry, bro, I made a mistake over there. I just said some shit from the time period, you know? The one guy goes, I never heard of a Fortec Pro. Oh, yeah, man. Traxxas in the late 2000s, in the late 90s, they had a lot of serious, you know, race quality cars. But I guess the direction they took, you know, with the T-Max release, they're like, listen, enough of this. We're gonna become great at what we do. We're gonna sell well-made, ready-to-run cars where people will just buy them and run them. That's it, okay? Let's face it, guys. Serpent is fantastic. They still sell a lot of cars. But in terms of market share, we gotta admit it. Traxxas is king. Okay, market share, Traxxas is the freaking... Well, I don't know who they are, but they're king, okay? Yeah. Yeah, RTR and bashers, exactly. And let's face it, what does Arma sell? RTRs and bashers. They have kits now, but let's face it, the reason they sell those, like, the basher kits... You guys want to know why Arma sells basher kits? Because people buy them for spare parts to repair their other cars. Probably. Okay. What else could it be? All right. What else could it be? Let's see. Let's see. The one guy goes, yeah, I went right to off the 8th scale, bypass Traxxas. Off the 8th scale was also a major market share competitor back then. Like you saw in this old RC magazine, guys, often had like 10 pages of advertising. Maybe 15, I don't know. Well, it's usually even numbers because often buys 2 ads at a time, you know. Well, like, you know, these new magazines, you could tell, like, they're kind of bare, because they don't really have even any RC advertising. There's literally no, like, it's all reviews of electrics. Their ad agencies need to really, like, guys, if I was in charge of the ad revenue here, I'll be freaking, like, on everybody's ass. Oh, HPI, you want to put together an ad about the new, you know, the Savage? You got a new Savage HPI, right? Let's put something together. Page, you know, 50 over here. Oh, Traxxas. Is Traxxas Slayer Pro out still? Yeah. You can hit 50 miles an hour? Let's do a speed test on that. It'll be nothing but Nitro in here. Instead, they got freaking Portal Axle Alley. Sickening. That's a reference to crawlers, by the way, in case people didn't know over here. Portal Axle Alley. Okay. Now, let me go some of these comments over here. New to Kendo goes, Arma equals weak bulkheads and diffs. I am glad you brought that up. Hold on, Barista Craig. I'm going to go back to your comment. Goes, wait, there is a Slayer Pro. Barista Craig, the new Slayer is always called the Pro. So the old Slayer was just the Traxxas Slayer. It was, the Pro is like the extended model, right? The Pro is the current one is called the Pro. It's just in the name. It's just a reference to the extended chassis. There is no regular Slayer anymore or Pro. The old one came with a 2.5 and like a silver chassis. The Pro comes with, it's just the Pro. It's what it is. The other comment here from New to Kendo goes, Arma equals weak bulkheads and diffs. I gotta say, guys, you know, I've made fun of Arma diffs for a long time, but something I thought about the other day. Traxxas X01, right? It's faster than Arma. It came out over a decade ago, and guess what? I had it. It never stripped a diff in its life. So what the hell? You know, so technically Traxxas knows how to make good diffs on much better cars, much faster cars, and Arma can't even figure it out. Okay, so you understand. I have something with this whole shit diff on armors. Okay, because if Traxxas made okay diffs on the X01 and it was way faster than any stock RTR armor, I'm sorry, I got a point here. Okay, I got a point. Like, you could use that as like your argument later on if you want. You know. All right. Yeah. That one guy goes, yeah, my buddy eats diffs all the time on his ARM Italian. Exactly. The thing is, like, there's no reason for that. Because Traxxas has proven there's faster cars that don't break diffs all the time. Okay, so come on, like, come on. Like, just come on, you know? You just don't get it. I remember when the X01 came out, it was actually the only car, I think, at the time ever, to be in a real automotive magazine and Car and Driver. There was a one-page dedicated article in Car and Driver to the X01. Have they put armors in there? No, they haven't. And honestly, unless a brand makes a Nitro, I just don't really feel like they deserve the NitroGang's respect. I will admit they're good value 3S models. The 3S lineup for Arma is good value. It's very good value. If I were to get one, it will be a 3S lineup model, which I did, which is the Arma Vendetta, right? So that's kind of like, the reality is, on a 3S lineup, it's very good. When you go beyond that, I mean, they're all so, like, mundane. It's like a freaking old-fashioned donut. You know what I'm saying? You want a donut with a little glaze on top. You want a donut with a little, like, stuffing on the inside. You know, that's what you want, right? You guys know what I'm saying? All right. Mike Riley goes, even new Arma basher kits come with diff shims for you to put in yourself. What a joke. The thing is, like, exactly, like, bro, Arma X01s didn't come with dim shims. They never broke. And I had it, okay? The X01, guys, let me give you a little story down memory lane, was the first car to hit 100 miles per hour out of the box, included 6S lipos, and had belted slicks, okay? It had freaking belted tires, okay? This is like in 2010. Okay, actually, I think the X01 came out in like 2011 or 10 or something, but whatever, it was sickening. Joseph Watkins goes, no whole wheat donuts. Yeah, no whole wheat donuts. We just want, like, you know, a nice chocolate glazed donut, you know, like from Tim Hortons or something. Dunkin' Donuts is highly overrated, to be honest with you. Dunkin' Donuts needs to take a seat already. Now, let's continue. What else we got? Yeah, Barista Craig goes, you need to unlock it with the iPhone. So, yes, the thing is, let's face it. The Traxxas X01 was the real first actual 100 mile per hour RTR car. Let's face it, guys. You know, you do some damage with that, you could be sued. You're held liable. Honestly, it's kind of clever that Traxxas locked the 100 mile per hour system because to go over 50, you needed to connect it to an Apple iOS device. And through the user app, which is the Traxxas TQI app, they developed it just for that model. You needed to basically just acknowledge that you're not going to, you know, destroy public property. It was just an acknowledgement, like a waiver. You just needed to sign a waiver electronically through the app. Like, who cares? Because let's face it, you know, there were no cars that were doing 100 miles per hour out of the box. Like, you get sued for that, and Traxxas is held liable. It's dangerous, you know what I mean? Like, it could be dangerous. So I give them props, honestly, for even having the ability to really institute that. Now, today, you know, RCs, obviously, you don't have to sign waivers to drive an RC. But we don't know, man. We're only a couple accidents at skate parks away from some Arma idiots, you know, killing somebody. You know what I mean? Like, it's going to happen. You go to a skate park, you jump some Armas, you hit a kid in the head, they die. You know, it's over. You know? Matt Von Olsen goes, do you have or have you driven an X01? I have driven an X01 many times. I owned an X01. There's a video on my YouTube channel with me with an X01. But at that time, I wasn't really like a YouTube individual, you know. I used like an old iPhone to record. It was shit. It was unedited videos. But there was an X01 and I actually didn't like it. But at that time, I didn't understand like the hype of the X01, to be honest with you. And I got on sale. All right. All right, guys. That's about it. We're going to call it a day. I am very hungry. I appreciate all of the support, the donations, the viewers, your comments, the way you guys engage. And we will be back once again. MT goes, bedtime for me. Thank you for stopping by, man. I appreciate it. I got to eat and then I got to hit the sack as well. You know what I'm saying? Barista Craig goes, imagine if they ban high power electrics. I'm honestly surprised it hasn't happened yet. Because like the level of liability is so insane. You know what I mean? Like, well, you know, it's insane. Like, think about it. Traxxas had like foresight, you know, but obviously they're not gonna ban it for a while. You need some kind of crazy shit to happen for that to happen, you know. Like an armor has to kill like the president's ex-wife's son. You know what I mean? Like, well, you know, not kill, but like injure. It has to like, you know, it's let's hope it doesn't happen, but you know, shit like that. All right, Sergio M goes Friday stream. It's possible, it's unlikely. I don't know. I did a stream today because like honestly, the engagement on Friday is kind of low. So I decided to go back to Thursday Night Nitro, just like SmackDown used to be. You guys remember Thursday Night SmackDown? Then it went to Friday. Then I stopped watching. All right, or was it the other way around? I don't know. All right. Yeah. New to Kendo goes, a 12S heli can easily cut your head off. Exactly. But the helis, it's a totally different segment. But like, there's very few people that are not like experts that fly helis. You know what I mean? There's very few people. Those guys are like pretty much they're you know they're like flying at like fields. It's like it's serious. The RCs, you could pull out like a 6S Arma and go down a beach path. There's a person walking or whatever. You could freaking hit their legs. You know what I mean? Like. And that's way more common. The chance of that happening is substantially higher than like a helicopter issue. Those guys are it's different. Okay, yeah. That one guy goes, Dimitri, you gotta build shelves, bro. The thing is, like, I went on Amazon before to like buy some more shelves. The shelving units went up like double in price. I'm not paying $100 for shelves, bro. Okay, I'd rather buy used Nitro. I'm not paying for shelves, man, unless I find them in the garbage. All right. Nick Demers, thank you, bro. You a lot of support tonight. Peace out. Night dreams only. Nitro dreams only. Nick Demers says, yeah, I'm gonna hope, man. Taco Bell and Nitro, of course. Okay, later, bro. 2 minutes. I'm gonna leave myself. I still here because people stopping by. You know. Yeah. The one guy goes, I built mine cheap. Like the thing is, like these shelves. You see, like the shelves I normally have, like these shelves. They're like from Home Depot or Costco or something. They're at the time they're like $25. It's like a 5-shelf unit, you know, or 4. Hold on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a 5-shelf unit. This same unit now is literally like $100. I'm not paying $100 for plastic shelves, bro. I'm not doing it. Pisses me off. Hobby Man RC goes. If you ever think about selling RCs, I'm interested. You mean like my RCs? I don't know. The thing is, like, I get attached to them, and, like, you know, for my channel, I need to have, like, inventory. Do you mean, like, selling them for, like, as income? Because really, you know, honestly, I would love to have a hobby shop, but that's not going to happen. I'm basically, you know, New York City civil servant over here. Hobby Man RC goes, yep, my RCs. It's possible. It's possible. But, you know, the thing is, like, a lot of mine are, they're good. Don't get me wrong. They're all drivable. But you know, I make videos on them to a degree not to kill them. You know, I don't want people to like buy them thinking, oh, it's a hybrid NitroGang car, I could do anything to it. No, they're originals generally. You know what I mean? But Hobbyman RC, it's not a bad idea. You know, we'll be in touch. We'll be in touch. Let's see. I gotta go to Facebook actually. Someone sent me a message. Hold on. Can't find this message anymore. Where the hell is it? Oh, it's people trying to join the Nitro Gang. We got Eric Jones, I'm going to accept you. I don't know if you're still here, but I'm going to accept you right now. Tyler Carson, also accept. Person's username I cannot read. And Dennis Pambid. Major accept. There's only one person here that I'm not accepting. This person is pretty much a devil. And a couple years ago, this person told me that I should get out of the hobby. Some of you guys might know who it is. It's a sidekick of a, you know, of a British YouTuber that hates me. It's their sidekick. Okay? Told me I shouldn't be in this hobby. You believe that shit? Pissing me off. I started this whole YouTube channel way before them. And in fact, I encourage everybody to do what they want and to do YouTube videos. It isn't about me, guys. Shouldn't be in this hobby. What the hell does that mean? No, I'm never going to accept this person. Can't say anything else about it because to try to shut my channel down. Okay, sickening. Mike Riley, the answer is yes. Yes, she does. She still wants in. Shunder W, the answer is yes. I'm going to acknowledge the answer is yes. I still have a pending request. I have a pending request from that individual. Told me I should not be in this hobby and publicly made fun of me on video. Okay? I don't make fun of people on video, guys. I make fun of armor. It's totally different. Okay? It's tasteful. Okay? Don't make fun of people. That shit's not right. Okay? This is not elementary school. Okay? In fact, I don't like bullies. But this guy legit cyber bullies me. Okay? And so does his crew. Sickening. And then they want to be in my group. It's not going to happen, bro. It's not going to happen. Alright, guys. Yeah. Oh, Hobby Man RC goes, I started watching your channel because of the hater. Bro, awesome, bro. I'm happy you're here. I want you to know, in that video... Oh, Schumacher. Nick Demers goes, if you have a Schumacher Fusion, I don't, unfortunately. I would love to get one, bro. I would love to get one, but I don't. The Hobby Man RC, I want you to know, man, that whole thing with, you know, the issue with the problem started when all I did, let me tell you, all I did is I said the thing depicted in the thumbnail didn't happen. And after that, he got so angry at me. Guy tried to kill my channel, basically, you know, send a bunch of trolls to me, like, called me jealous. Guys, I'm not jealous of shit. I'm proud of driving a Prius, okay? I'm proud of everything. He set me up on public video. And the thing is, you know, I'm a smaller channel compared to that. Honestly, it's pathetic. It's pathetic. What recourse do I have? I don't have any recourse, okay? There's nothing I could do. All I can do is just shut up and take it and continue, okay? That's all I can do. And now they're trying to infiltrate the NitroGang Facebook group, okay? ACD, the answer is they all suck at Nitro, bro, so probably no, okay? New to Kendo goes, I hate clickbait. Exactly. All I did was I said it was clickbait. You know what his response to me was? You're a clickbaiter. He called me a clickbaiter. The thing is, everything I have in my title and the picture and the description is exactly as it happens in the video. 100% of everything. Okay? He called me a clickbaiter. The thing is, like, when you deal with arguments that are so irrational like that, like, I understand that I can't win that. You know what I mean? Because it's basically like disbelief in common knowledge. It's like arguing with a flat earther. It's impossible. You're not going to win. They're going to bring up dumbass ideas to you. You know? And the sad thing is, I'll be honest with you guys, the sad thing is, many of my viewers think that I like that kind of argument, that I did it for some kind of... No, I didn't do that. I would never do that. I don't even leave negative comments on people's videos that I disagree with. Okay? Like, I'm not looking for that at all. That's actually, it pisses me off, okay? That's not even me personally, okay? The NitroGang, like, thing, that's like a character. In real life, well, I am that, actually, but, you know, outside of, like, RC, I do, like, volunteering, I do beach cleanups, I have a normal day job. It's not, you know, come on, it's pathetic, man, you know what I mean? Anyways, I've been driving a Prius before I ever did YouTube. I don't drive Priuses just to buy nitros for YouTube, guys. Well, I do now. But I actually care about the environment. I've always cared. I've always done that, okay? That's just the reality here, guys, okay? All right? Fact is, like, vintage nitro like this, these channels never grow. The reason is it's a very, very limited audience of, like, people in a certain age group. This channel and channels like this, which are very small, we're never going to get international levels. We're never going to get the audience of, like, the younger generation. It's just never going to happen. My average viewer that watches this channel is, like, in the, you know, 30 to, you know, 50 something. That's the average channel viewer. Almost close to 0% audience under 18. Because, you know, you go to a hobby store today, they're going to sell you an Arma. You're not even going to have an option of a Nitro. That's just what's going to happen. And I don't blame anybody. These are just the realities of the day. When I started out in RC, the hobby store told me to buy this. This is what I bought. Okay? And they didn't tell me to buy electrics. They told me to buy this. That's it. You know? And that really just comes down to, like, you know, segmentation of the channel, marketing, whatever, you know. I don't have a marketing budget for this channel. Okay? Like, I just do videos. I like this stuff, and I share it with you guys. That's all there is to it. All right? You know? I'm King of Hueco Mundo goes, I am 22. Harley Corticus, I am 27. Let me ask you guys a question. How old do you think I am? I'll tell you right now. I got nothing to hide. There's nothing to hide. How old do you think I am? You might think that my YouTube username is my age, but it isn't. Okay? And then I'm actually gonna leave this time. I know I said that already many times, but you know. The question is, Joseph Watkins, bro, so as long as you run Nitro, you're young, bro, okay? Speed Gears 1 to 3 goes 23. 23, no, bro, come on. Everyone's all over the place. So the question is, how old am I? Hold on, you guys are giving me your age. I'm reading the wrong information here. Okay, well, it's not about me. Let's all talk about you. I am 35. Okay, I'm 35. I was born in 87. I'm 35. Okay, so 35 right here. I started like in the early 2000s. You know, 35. So that means I was probably, yeah, okay, 35. Whatever, 35, okay? Anyways, or basically you understand, all our age groups is basically 20 to like 60-ish. There's actually a lot of older audience that watch, but like, you know, generally 50, you know, yeah, about, I would say 20 to 60 is very common for this channel, and that's fine. I find that a lot of the older audience, they have a lot of experience with airplanes as well. Usually a lot of the older audience would comment on the airplane video that I did, the Megatech Nitro airplane. You know what I mean? Thing is, age, who really cares, man? We're not chicks, guys. We're not chicks. Age, we get older, Nitros get older. Who the hell cares? All right? Anyways, I'm happy to have you here, guys, and let's hope this channel doesn't die. Although, based on anything that could happen any day, you know, even food poisoning could kill you. All right, guys, that's it. Thank you all so much. I am happy to have everyone here, especially Hobby Man RC that came here from my hater video. I hope that you see now that the reality is it was completely misconstrued to try to, you know, against me. You know, and I haven't really talked about it since because I know that there's spies and reporters going back to him, and it's quite sad. It's quite sad that they care so much about me. It's quite sad. Okay, they've started using my phrases, and I don't own these phrases, although I do own the domain NitroGang.com, and that domain does belong to me. I pay for it. Okay, so if they try to do that, I'll get them. I'll get them just like Traxxas got HPI, bro. Okay, anyways. Thank you, my dudes, and I'll be back sometime this weekend, okay? Sickening.